locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple, and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net. When you're faced with an auto repair, all you really want is to be treated fairly and to have it done right the first time. Well, Lorena's own Jesse Britt has been doing just that for over 20 years. Jesse Britt's Automotive is a full-service repair shop that can handle any of your automotive needs. Jesse's highly trained staff handles both foreign and domestic repairs, offers competitive pricing, and 100% customer satisfaction. Jesse Britt's Automotive even offers a free shuttle service to help ease your burden while you wait. So the next time you are faced with an auto repair, trust Jesse Britt to treat you fairly and to do it right the first time. Jesse Britt's Automotive, where they discount the price, not your service. Did you know that half of Americans who use mail-order pharmacy miss their medications due to late delivery? Well, Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt offers all the conveniences of the large corporate pharmacies, but also offers fast, friendly service and the convenience of a local drive-thru and free delivery. Free delivery. If you are in need of a flu shot, now is the perfect time to visit Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt with no appointment necessary. Come by 511 North Hewitt Drive or call us at 254-666-5000. Stop waiting on the mail. Try Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt and let us take the frustration out of your pharmacy experience today. The Toby Miller family has a proud tradition of winning on the fields and courts of Central Texas. So it makes sense that Toby's Auto Sales is a family-owned and operated winner at making customers feel great about buying a car. Team up with Toby, Dawn, Dina, and Brian to get the quality car you want at the value you need so that you can drive away a winner of the car buying game. Visit Toby's Auto Sales at 2925 Franklin or give them a call at 254-756-1133. Join a winner in the car business. Toby's Auto Sales. Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk-in Tubs of Texas. With well over 25 years of experience in construction, you can trust Williams Contracting, LLC. Williams Contracting, LLC are general and restoration contractors specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. Contact Mark Williams at 254-301-2752 with your next remodeling needs. Williams Contracting, LLC. That's 254-301-2752. 4 weeks into the season, and the Leopard Cubs have grown up fast. Underclassmen have filled in holes, and senior leadership has been strong enough for Lorena to claw their way to a 3-1 record that includes a memorable victory on the road against a 4A Division I power in Lampasas. But all that is history now. The season starts anew. A battle-tested leap of Leopards stares down a gauntlet of highly ranked teams in a district that is one of the best in all of Texas. Don't believe me? All 7 teams in District 8 4A are ranked in the top 25 in the state in Division II. Tonight, the 7th-ranked Leopards travel east to tangle with the Eagles of Fairfield. The 20th-ranked Eagles boast a 3-headed rushing attack in quarterback Justin Abram and running backs Jarmichael Hudson and Eli Martin. Together, they have combined for over 1,200 yards and 16 touchdowns over 4 games in non-district play. Can the Leopards take a step forward on the road to another district championship? Find out next. It's Leopards. It's Eagles. It's Friday Night Football in Fairfield, Texas. You are listening to the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices, that's Syntex Pond. And by Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris Company CPAs, PLLC, focused on meeting the needs of small and independent businesses. By Williams Contracting, LLC, specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. By Walk-In Tubs of Texas, for safety, for therapy, for pleasure. By Toby's Autos, your Waco family-owned and operated pre-owned dealership. By Jesse Britt Automotive, discounting your price, not your service. Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt, service you deserve from neighbors you trust. And by the Joe Pack Player of the Game Award, sponsored by Billy Rutherford in honor of his late friend and teammate, Joe Pack. More Lorena Leopards football right after this. Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple, and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs, PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net.
We are live from Fairfield, Texas, home of the Eagles, your Lorena Leopards, taking on the road tonight to take on the 20th ranked Fairfield Eagles in what should be an exciting game here at the beginning of District 8 4A play. David Gibson alongside with Chris Fuentes. Clay Gibson running the show tonight. Ben Huey's on camera, and Cody Kellner is on stats this evening. So we are super excited. We're actually outdoors right now on top of the press box, but it is a gorgeous night here in Fairfield. And Chris, good to have you back in the booth this week. This is going to be a tough one.
Yeah, glad to be back. Off to this is what we started district play with last year was Fairfield, right?
Right.
And so, we have a chance to go on the road and kind of steal one early. It's always good to go on the road and get a road victory, and they're not easy to come by for sure.
No doubt. Well, the Leopards are 3-1 on the season. It included a somewhat disappointing start. We knew that might come, though, with all the young players having to fill in and replace those all-state seniors that left last year. Let's go ahead and back that crowd mic out a little bit. But they have done so nicely as the Leopards come out of the end zone complex here in Fairfield and they fill the tunnel. We're about to get underway here. Excited to be bringing you Lorena Leopards football as the Leopards fill the tunnel. A golden sunset across the way, trees surrounding the stadium. On the far side of the field, an older stadium, sort of a classic-looking stadium here in Eagle Country. And we are going to be talking soon about how we can get to 4-1 and 4-1. And here come the Leopards out of the tunnel. One of the interesting storylines, Chris, for tonight's game is a very, very different starting lineup for the Leopards. Injury bug has bitten us a little bit, and so our roster's been narrowed down a bit. We'll go over the starting lineups here in just a moment, but just your thoughts on maybe a limited lineup this week.
Yeah, we were talking on the drive up, and we were talking about 10 players being out due to injury. And so, when you got a roster of, 35 guys, and you got 10 of them out on the sideline in their dress clothes, I mean, that's a huge, huge deal.
So looking down on the field, we have our 4 captains. 2 of them are without helmets this evening. That's Zane Grimm, number 7, along with James Dixon, the offensive lineman. We've got Anson Ariano as well as Bradley Lina, and the entire Lorena team walks out to the numbers, as do the Fairfield Eagles. The captains meet in the middle of the field, and we'll have the results of the toss as soon as we can bring them to you. On offense this evening, the Leopards will have Will Teague at wide receiver, Ty Moore in the slot, Michael Moore the inside receiver, Sam Ives the wide receiver, A.J. Brim is a running back, quarterback Bradley Lina. At left tackle, Riley Boozer in for James Dixon, who is out for a couple of weeks with a hand. Left guard, Zach Tier. Center, Jacob Turley. Right guard, Chris Baker. Right tackle, Kylan Bernardi, and the kicker is Ty Moore. Extra point, Bradley Lina.
David, as we near kickoff, one thing I want to talk about, I look for this to be a pretty quick moving game. We know that Lorena can run the ball. We do spread it out pretty evenly, between the run and the pass. Looking at Fairfield, though, they run the ball a lot. They have attempted 33 passes on the season as a whole, and they run a lot.
So Lorena has won the toss on the field. Fairfield has elected to receive. We'll talk a little bit about the offense real quick for Fairfield. They are a team that doesn't pass much. 33 completions on the season in 4 games so far. Well,
Let me step in. Not 33 completions, 33 attempts. 13 completions.
You're right, 13 out of 33. And so this is a team that's got a 3-headed monster in the backfield. Their quarterback this evening is Justin Abrams. I'll tell you what, we're going to the national anthem. Let's step back for a moment. national anthem by the Fairfield band. It is an absolutely gorgeous evening. We have a light breeze, temperatures in the mid-80s and beginning to dip, and golden sunset off across the way, lined with some trees. It's beautiful up here on top of the press box from Fairfield, Texas. Let's talk about Fairfield's offense really quickly. Keep an eye on these three players. Number 8, Justin Abram. Number 5, Jarmichael Hudson. And number 4, Eli Martin are the running backs. The vast majority of the offense for the Eagles will come on the ground. Talk about starters for Lorena's defense real quick. At cornerback, Sir John Strain. Also at cornerback, Julius Salazar. Safety, Cade Walker. Free safety, Dalen Browder. Inside linebacker in last week's Joe Pack player of the game, Callan Weaver. Another inside linebacker, Kason Pitts, Reed Mickna. Down on the line, a four-man front this evening, Jordan Jackson, Anson Ariano, Tyler Sparks, and Taylor McCowan. And we are about to get underway as Ty Moore, they'll be kicking from left to right this evening. A gentle breeze, gusting occasionally. You can hear the Lorena band. We're just off to our side. Back to receive for Fairfield is number 3, DeMarcus Hayes. Here goes Ty, swings his leg, deep kick to the left side of the field and will bounce in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback, and Fairfield will start their drive at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, David, you talked about number 8, Justin Abram, their quarterback. He is their kind of do-it-all guy. You know, coach was pretty concerned about how we're going to contain him. He's quick to tuck it. He's their leading rusher at quarterback, so we got to be ready for that.
156 yards a game. He leads the team in touchdowns and rushes. Coach was very concerned about his explosiveness.
Yeah.
It's that he can take it to the house on any play.
Yeah,
so
averaging 7 yards a carry is pretty darn good for a quarterback.
That's pretty good. We got Justin Abram, the quarterback. Behind him, Jarmichael Hudson. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. They give it to Hudson. He's breaking free. He's got this as trouble. Right off the bat, 40, 45. Look out. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He's going to take it to the house on the first play of the game. Jarmichael Hudson with a 75-yard run. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yep, that's not the way you want to start. 75 yards on 1 play, 14 seconds into the game. He put off a pretty good stiff arm too.
Yeah, he did. Nice run. He's a nice looking back, large fella, but he's got explosiveness, as you can see, as he ran away. Eagles are on for the extra point. That's number 20, Tyler Haynes. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. So while we have a moment, let's take a quick commercial break. You're listening to Lorena Leopards football, sponsored by Syntex Pond on CTSN. 7-0 Fairfield on the first play of the game. We'll be right back.
Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple, and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond.
Welcome back into Fairfield, where the Eagles have just scored on the opening play of the game. Short kick, going to be caught at the 27. Up across the 30 and then tackled there. Looks like the Leopards will start at their 32-yard line, waiting on the official spot. And obviously, pretty important right here, Chris, to go ahead and answer.
Yeah.
Last thing we want to do is give the ball right back to that powerful rushing attack. So the ball's on just inside the 32-yard line.
Yeah, you know, some of the things I saw looking at their schedule, they are 3-1, but they have given up some points, so we should be able to move the ball pretty well. We've got to make sure we're being smart with the ball, not turning it over.
On the offense tonight, new starters: Michael Moore at inside receiver, Sam Ives, and at left tackle Riley Boozer. A.J. Brim and Bradley Lina in the backfield. Lina looks over the defense, claps his hands, gets the snap. He'll give it to Brim up across the 34-yard line near the 35. They'll spot him actually at the 34. So a gain of 2 on that carry by A.J. brings up 2nd down and 8.
I look for Ty Moore to have a big game tonight too.
I'll be interested to see at what point in the season do teams start to maybe bracket tie a little bit. A.J. Brim lined up left of Lina. Quick snap, he's rolling to his left. Has Brim out in the flat, caught up across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down and about 5.
Yeah, 3rd down and about 5. You know, I like the idea of utilizing the short pass. We've got trips, so you know I feel we're going to come to the strong side and look to make a play on this side near to us.
McCray Lewis, Michael Moore, and Sam Ives lined up here on the near side. Ty Moore by himself on the far side of the field. One-on-one coverage out there.
Gotta like that.
Got a safety leaning that way a little bit. We'll wait and see if they get there. Pressure up the middle. Line is in trouble. He is going to be sacked back inside the 25-yard line. Couldn't quite get away from the coverage, and that'll bring up a punting situation as Fairfield comes out aggressive and fired up in their first two sides of the ball.
Yeah, and you know what? That was the guy who ran the 75-yard touchdown. Man, they're making the pressure.
11-yard loss that time, Cody Kellner tells us, on the sack. Ty Moore comes in. He will be kicking with the breeze, so hopefully he can put this down deep inside Eagle territory. Running on late for the Leopards is Chris Baker. Ty Moore stands at the 11-yard line waiting on the snap. Chest high. He's looking. He will kick it. Beautiful nose-up spiral by Ty. He's going to bounce at the 23-yard line and head towards the end zone. All the way down inside the 5. What a beautiful play to kill it at the 3-yard line. You could not have asked for much better than that. Is that Julius Allen? No, who is that? 18?
Yeah.
71-yard punt, Cody says on stats. I want to remind you all stats tonight brought to you by Toby's Auto Sales, your Waco family-owned and operated pre-owned dealership.
You know, that was the most relaxed-looking punt I've ever seen. He caught it. He took a couple seconds to just kind of stand there, see if something was open, and then ended up booting it, making some good yardage in the air.
So we're going to have to do a little better than we did last time. Fortunately, we've got him backed up a little bit. Here we go, the Eagles. Low snap, hands it off to the running back. Up the middle again. He'll be gang tackled up around the 5-yard line. That was Eli Martin, the freshman. Pickup of about 2. They'll actually spot him closer to the 6, so let's call it 3. 2nd down and 7. Quick snap. Hand off again. Up near the 10-yard line. Eagles getting a solid 3 yards a pop so far, Chris. We're going to need to.
Yeah, and you know, I was talking to the friendly Fairfield cameraman, and he told me that they get to the line pretty quick, so we're going to have to get ready and get set.
Back again in the shotgun, rolling to the near side. That's the quarterback. He is going to have the first down up across the 15. They'll actually spot him at the 16-yard line. So that's a pickup of about 6 on that carry for Justin Abram. Here they go, man. They have got some serious tempo going in. Pressure. Out, pass down the flat. Beautiful catch up at the 25-yard line. He'll be pushed back. We'll wait and see. Actually, they're going to say at the 23. So that's going to bring up 2nd down. And Fairfield really pressing the tempo, Chris, like the team we haven't seen so far this season.
Yeah, they really are.
Here's Abram. Movement on the right side. No flag. They hand it up the middle. Makes the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the carry.
You know, that pass comes really early in the game. They only average about 3 completions a game, so they only got about 2 more on average.
First and 10 for Fairfield. They are moving quickly. Here's the quarterback. He cuts it up. Look out. This is trouble. At the 40, 45, he'll be wrestled to the ground finally at the 44-yard line of Lorena. 30-yard carry by Justin Abram. And Lorena being tested right now, right up the middle.
Yeah, this tempo is trouble, and, you know, the new formation with 4 down linemen is kind of putting us in a little bit of a bind as well.
Justin Abram back there with Jermichael Hudson, gives it to Hudson. Running around looking for room, bounces it outside 40. Down to the 37-yard line, a pickup of about 8. Looks like 7. 2nd down and, well, much closer to 8. 2nd and 2. Here we go. Quick snap again up the middle. That's Hudson. He'll make the 35 down near the 33-yard line, enough for another first down.
You know, David, we've been talking about the tempo, and I've been watching the play clock. It's not getting below 30. They are moving quick.
Here's 31. First time in a while. It has 29. We did see Lampasas jump out quick a couple of weeks ago, so we know Lorena is good at making adjustments. Here's a quarterback keeper to the near side. Hit near the line of scrimmage, and then finally gang tackled, pushed backwards. Looks like a pickup of about 1 or 2 on that carry.
Yeah, that looked like Kason Pitts, 21 in on the original with the original hit, and number 6, Cade Walker, in on the hit as well.
So here we go, Abram in the backfield, looking to throw. Got some pressure. Going to be wrapped up and stuck back outside the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that was number 20, Reed Mickna, on the pressure. the sophomore getting in, coming off the edge and making a good breakdown and making sure the quarterback didn't get outside.
Huge play. Great call there by Donnie Snodgrass to bring the pressure. Going to bring up third down and a long way. They need the 23. Loss of 14 on that sack. Thanks, Cody. Justin Abrams now stands at his own 48-yard line. Has a running back there with him. Takes the snap. He's going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up. Got the 45, got the 40, got the 35. Barrels over some Leopards down near the 34, 33-yard line. So he'll pick up quite a bit there, but he's still going to bring up fourth down and 10.
4th and 10, and I think this is kind of no man's land, so you can look for the offense to stay out on the field and go and try to get this conversion.
This is a really big play in the football game. Gorgeous sunset behind the stadium. Terrific game going on the field here. Leopards trying to hold and get the ball back. Here we go. Abram has it. Looking to throw to the near side of the field. Throws a pass across the field. Intercepted by the Leopards.
That was number 27, Sir John Strain.
Sir John Strain intercepts the ball at the 20-yard line, and the Leopards stand.
Yep. Good stop there. You know, he definitely looks a little bit flustered when he has to drop back and make a read and make a pass.
You can tell he's not comfortable at all on that.
For sure.
I want to remind you that all stops this season brought to you by Walk-In Tubs of Texas. Tubs of Texas. Walk-In Tubs of Texas for safety, for therapy, for pleasure. Leopards back out on the field. Liner rolling to his left. Pitches it off to Brim up the middle. And he's going to make it up around the 24-yard line, so a pickup of about 4 on that carry. 6:19 remaining on the Gail Kelly scoreboard, brought to you by Billy Kelly CPA. Now the Leopards have some tempo. Liner rolling to the near side. Downfield caught. 35. Up across the 40-yard line.
I think we got a hold.
And there is a flag down in the backfield.
Yeah.
That pass was completed.
To tie.
I think it was 18.
Oh, was it?
That's Will Teague. Will Teague with the catch, but that one's going to come back. And that hurts because the flag was thrown around the 20.
About 25-yard line, right up the line of scrimmage.
Okay. So that'll march it all the way back to the 15. And that'll bring up about 2nd down and 25, I believe.
Yeah, I was pretty interested to see how we tried to answer with the tempo and getting up to the line of scrimmage quick.
So the Leopards need the 31, it looks like. So not as far as I had said. Liner back there with Brim. He has the snap. He fakes it to Brim. He's rolling to the far side. Now throw back to Brim. He's wide open. Caught at the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Go AJ. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Lorena Leopards. No flags.
Man. That little wheel route out of the backfield, and they did not. They had no one in the area. That was the easiest pitch and catch you'll see all season.
That's coaching, brother. 86-yard touchdown on the play from Bradley Liner to A.J. Brim. All touchdowns this season. Brought to you by Williams Contracting, LLC, specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. What a call. On offense, Bradley Liner and Sam Ives are wait the snap. Ives calls for it, puts it down. Lina swings his leg. The kick looks true, and it is. So just like that, with 5:44 remaining here in the first quarter of play, Lorena goes from being back on their heels to being right in the middle of the ballgame. We'll take a quick commercial. You'll score from Fairfield. Lorena 7, Fairfield 7. Right back with more Lorena football on Syntex Ponds broadcast.
Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs, PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net.
Back in Fairfield, Texas, where the Lorena Leopards have just come back to tie the game at 7. Oh, we were back in our heels about 2 minutes ago, and now suddenly the Leopards take charge and claim a tie it up here. Here goes Ty Moore, swings his leg. This is going to be a little bit shorter returnable, going to be caught at the 1. Fumbled, now picked up as both return men tried to get it. He's in a little bit of trouble. He's going to be hit inside the 10-yard line. He won't make it back there. So the Leopards now have a ton of momentum, Chris, after the quick touchdown score of their own.
Yep.
and now we have them pinned deep a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah, I look for the game to slow down, hopefully a little bit. You would think so. It's first district game. You want guns coming out blazing.
Yeah.
So we'll see how quick the tempo continues for the Eagles.
That's exactly right. Nothing held back anymore. Every game counts. And I tell you what, this district is got to be one of the toughest in the states. I don't know of any other districts that have 7 teams ranked in the top 25, according to MaxPreps.com. So a lot, you're going to have to bring your best every single game. Justin Abram stands back there. I believe that is that 3 back there in the backfield. We have movement on the right side of the left side of the line, and the official will blow it dead.
Yep,
I believe that was DeMarcus Hayes in the backfield. No. These gold numbers are a little bit difficult for me to see. Particularly the single-digit ones.
They all look kind of blurred together, don't they?
Yeah, they do. So here we go. That'll march Fairfield back inside their own 5-yard line. Ball spotted right at the 5. Quarterback has it, hands it off at the middle. Look out. Got some room across the 15, 20, 25, and tackled down around the 26-yard line. First down for Fairfield, and they're going to be content, Chris, it looks like, to go right at Lorena.
Yeah, and that was 27 Sir John Strain on the tackle. If he doesn't make that tackle, he might be in danger.
More tempo, more movement, and this right here, Chris, is one of the reasons why tempo can be problematic for an offense.
Yep.
Fairfield showing a couple of false starts here in a row.
Yeah.
Going to march the ball right back to the 16-yard line, and they'll face 1st and 15 from there.
Looks like we got a timeout. Want to settle everybody down a little bit.
There you go. Let's go ahead and take one up here in the booth as well. Actually, it's not a booth, but whatever. 7-7, your Lorena Leopards tied up with Fairfield with 5:23 remaining. We'll be right back with more of the Syntex Spawn broadcast of Lorena Leopards football right after this.
When you're faced with an auto repair, all you really want is to be treated fairly and to have it done right the first time. Well, Lorena's own Jesse Britt has been doing just that for over 20 years. Jesse Britt's Automotive is a full-service repair shop that can handle any of your automotive needs. Jesse's highly trained staff handles both foreign and domestic repairs, offers competitive pricing, and 100% customer satisfaction. Jesse Britt's Automotive even offers a free shuttle service to help ease your burden while you wait. So the next time you are faced with an auto repair, trust Jesse Britt to treat you fairly and to do it right the first time. Jesse Britt's Automotive, where they discount the price, not your service.
Welcome back into Fairfield, Texas. We have Abram and Eli Martin in the backfield. Thank you, Chris. That's Justin Abram, Eli Martin. Right now, Cody tells us over 230 yards of offense combined with 5:23 remaining in the first quarter. Think about that for a moment. It's a lot of offense. Get Chris's mic up. All right. Abram, Martin in the backfield. Abram hands it to Martin. Room up the middle. Up across the 25. Gets the 5 yards back that they lost on the penalty up around the 22-yard line.
And that was 21 Case and Pitts on the tackle.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. I have no doubt that Donnie Snodgrass will draw something up to help with this in the middle, but right now Fairfield looks tough. Quarterback keeper, 20, 25, 30, look out, 40, and brought down by Sir John Strain around the 40. They're going to spot him right at the 50.
Yep.
28-yard gain by Justin Abram on that quarterback keeper, and you can really see his explosive there from there, Chris.
Yeah, if his offensive lineman doesn't get in the way, he might have gone all the way.
Correct snap that time. Keeper 45, 40, 35, 30, 25. Slips the tackle,
gracious.
20, 15, 10. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Justin Abram and the Fairfield Eagles.
Well, we knew where the ball was going to have to stay. He's their leading rusher at the quarterback position, coming in with 630 yards on the ground, and he's probably gone over 100 today.
Right now, Justin Abrams, 7 carries, 116 yards, and a touchdown. He's averaging nearly 17 yards a carry. Reminder, all stats brought to you by Kicks on the way, and I think that
thing barely
did it go
squeaked
through?
in there.
Sure did. All stats this evening brought to you by, and all season long, Toby's Auto Sales, your Waco family-owned and operated pre-owned dealership. We'll go ahead and keep it here right now. 4:38 remaining. Now Fairfield seizes back the momentum, and just when we thought maybe things were going to settle down a little bit, let's hope it doesn't settle down with the Lorena offense.
Well, we were talking on the way up. how quick the game was going to move. They do a lot of stuff on the ground, and here we go. We're coming into a shootout. Lots of timeouts because lots of points are being put up on the board.
Well, and you can run it all night long if it's single plays, and you're not going to get out of here quick with that. But so interestingly enough, Fairfield kicking into a breeze this evening. Wouldn't call it a strong win, but it certainly will have an impact on this kick.
Yeah, we're feeling it up here, but looking at the flags on top of the field goal posts, there's not much movement at all.
Here's the kick. A short sky kick will be fair caught at the 31. Put it on the ground, and I believe Fairfield has it.
I think so.
I haven't seen the signal yet, and maybe did the Leopards get it back? It doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Boy, what a tough break right there.
Yeah, it's tough. Leopard gonna have to, put in that defense and get another stop.
So 14-7 now, 4:38 remaining. Fairfield gets the ball back on the turnover at the 33-yard line of Lorena. Outstanding field position for a team that has shown no problem so far picking up yards.
And they've been pretty much rotating backs. This is number 5, Jermichael Hudson, back in the backfield this drive.
So Abram and Hudson, they give to Hudson up the middle. He's going to have the 30. Ball's on the ground. It looks like maybe
I think they covered.
They got it back, but they do. 30-yard line. That brings up about 2nd down and 7. Here they come again with the tempo. I believe that's Eli Martin this time with Abram. Abram turns, hands it off to Martin up the middle. Inside the 30, down near the 27-yard line. Pickup of about 3. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, that was 75 Tyler Sparks on the tackle. I'm sure you're surprised to hear that name.
Yeah. So Abram waiting on his running back.
Yeah, Leopards getting a chance to substitute here since the Eagles are running in some new players.
That looks like, okay, we have an up back now. Number 10, I believe, is a running back, or 20, I can't quite use number. Abram throwing to the far side of the field. It is intercepted. 20, 25, 30, and tackled down at the 32-yard line. Lorena with the pick and spins the turnover back their way. I think that was Cade Walker, wasn't it? Number 6?
Yes, it was Cade Walker, number 6. He's thrown 2 picks on the season coming into tonight, and he's thrown 2 tonight in the first quarter already.
On 3 passes? Has it been 3?
I think it's been 3 or 4. I think it's been 4 because he's completed 1, incompleted 1, and then thrown 2 interceptions.
So Sam Ives will line up left. Michael Moore will be the up back. That's a spot that normally is occupied by Red Hansen. Cody says 3 passes. We're not sure. I think it's 3. Hands it off to Brim. He's going to fall forward up near the 33-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 2. Maybe closer, yeah. They say 2nd down and 7, but it looks more like 8 or 9 to me from up here.
I look for a pass to tie here. Anytime we can get a safety covering him, it's bad news for the other team usually.
Yeah, here we go. Lina and Brim back there. Michael Moore goes in motion to the near side. They're going to fake to Brim. Looking downfield. Lina's got some pressure, but he's got a lot of time now. He'll step up. Going to get away from one man. Trying to get outside. Has a blocker. 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds at the 48-yard line. First down, Leopards.
Yeah, that was a good tuck right there, He stood in the pocket, looked to see if something would develop. Nothing did. He pulled it down, took off, and was able to break the initial contact and get a good gain and turn it into a first down just close to midfield.
15-yard pickup by Bradley on that carry. I want to remind you real quick, all first downs brought to you by Jesse Britt Automotive. 4 wide receivers are left. 3 here to the near side, 1 wide. Liner rolling that way. Throws the pass downfield. Incomplete. Right in the hands and dropped. We do have a flag down.
I think we've got another hold. This one might be defensive holding though.
And so the flag is thrown in an area where you might have had like offsides with the defense, but we've yet to see a signal. I tell you, it's kind of a weird feeling being back here behind the lights.
Yeah,
and actually
really
it's against Lorena.
Ineligible downfield.
Back to the 44. That'll bring up first down and 15. So we're on the visitor's side press box, and it's back here behind the lights. So it's a little bit difficult to see the rosters, but we'll take care of it. Bradley Lina and McCray Lewis out split wide to the near side. That's Ty Moore, in the slot. Lina has the snap. He's looking downfield. Getting a little pressure now, steps up and throws. It is caught at the 45-yard line by Ty. Stays on his feet. You knew he would. And then he wrestles forward back to the 45 after being pushed back.
Yeah.
Pickup of about 7 on that. Oh, I'm sorry, on about 12. 11, Cody Kellner says. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, every time he catches the ball, you know the initial contact is not going to bring him down. He is so dang strong.
He really is. So this brings up a 2nd down and 3. Leopards with the ball at the Fairfield 45-yard line. They need the 42. Lina looking to run. He's going to step up. Tries to get away from him. He is in trouble. Going to be tackled for at the line of scrimmage. No gain and no loss there. Bringing up 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, and I think he was a little too patient on that one. He looked a little hesitant, wanted to see if something would open, and it ended up closing quicker than I think he thought it would.
You know, and with their speed, you're right. I think he's going to need to make a decision a little bit quicker. Lina comes over to the near sideline, gets the call. Ty Moore and Sam Ives are lined up on the far side of the field. Michael Moore goes over there with them in the slot. So 3 wide receivers left. McCray Lewis all by himself out here on the right. You got Brim and Lina in the backfield. Brim's lined up to his right, ball to 45. Lina throws across the middle. It is incomplete. It was intended for McCray Lewis. Hit him in the hands. He couldn't bring it in, and that'll bring up 4th down and 3, and got a decision to make here.
Yeah, you know what was interesting on that coverage? The cornerback was actually lined up outside, so he was giving Lewis the inside. So if he slanted in, it was there. And so I'll be interested to see if that coverage continues throughout the night.
You a little surprised by the call to punt?
I think we might see Ty try to tuck one here.
He's got to make the 42 if he does.
They're not sending anybody back, though, so probably not.
Here's the kick. Rugby-style kick, going to bounce at the 15-yard line, straight up in the air, then bounce back towards upfield, Fairfield. Going to be killed right about the 21 or 2-yard line. So, what's that, about a 20?
Yeah.
34-yard kick by Ty. 1:31 remaining here in the first quarter of play. It's been an exciting one so far. Highlighted by some long runs for Fairfield and a long pass from Lina to Brim for a touchdown for the Leopards.
Got to come out and get another stop here. You don't want to go down 2 touchdowns.
All right, we got Justin Abram back there. Players coming off the sideline. There's some confusion for Fairfield, so they take a timeout. We'll go ahead and take one up here in the booth as well. 1:31 remaining on the Gail Kelly scoreboard. Sponsored by Billy Kelly CPA. We'll be right back with more of the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football, 14-7.
Did you know that half of Americans who use mail-order pharmacy miss their medications due to late delivery? Well, Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt offers all the conveniences of the large corporate pharmacies, but also offers fast, friendly service and the convenience of a local drive-thru and free delivery. Free delivery! If you are in need of a flu shot, now is the perfect time to visit Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt with no appointment necessary. Come by 511 North Hewitt Drive or call us at 254-666-5000. Stop waiting on the mail. Try Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt and let us take the frustration out of your pharmacy experience today.
Welcome back into Fairfield. Your Leopards down 14-7 with 1:31 remaining in the first quarter. Ball's actually spotted at the 17-yard line, not the 22. Justin Abrams stands back there in the backfield. Going to hand it off up the middle. Across the 20 up near the 23-yard line, so a pickup of about 7 on that carry.
Yeah, that was number 4. That was number 4, Eli Martin. So with that 6-yard carry, Fairfield is at 250 yards of total offense in the first quarter.
Martin gets the ball again quickly up, and this time he's going to be tackled for a loss or near the line of scrimmage anyway by the Leopards.
Yep, and that was 75 Tyler Sparks.
Yep, see Reed Mickna, number 20, in there as well. So big play here, 3rd down, and scoreboard says 10. It's about 4 or 5. Abram waiting on it. He's rolling to the near side. He's going to tuck it. 25. Not going to make the first down, or it's going to be close to that spot, but we'll see.
Yeah. I'll look for them to keep the offense on the field. What do you say? You know, Cody made a point during the timeout how much of their run was aimed towards the right side of the field. And that was the first run I've seen, remember, going to the left.
All right, so it's very close here. I think we might actually have a measurement.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why you could be correct that if they are short, they might go for it would be the fact that they're kicking into that wind. They might not. I mean, they're going to lose. They're going to gain some field.
Well,
what do they say?
It's 4th down and very short. So now, me looking at stats, I don't think we're looking into kicking into the wind. I think it's because they put up 240 yards rushing in the first quarter.
Well, it looks like they're going to go for it. Here comes Justin Abram. Fans, the ball spotted on the Eagles' 27-yard line. Gutsy call here by Fairfield. Let's see if they try to draw him off sides or if they're going for it. And it does look like they might be trying to draw him off sides. Now, Abram comes up to the line of scrimmage. I think we're going to have a sneak. We do. He puts his head down.
I don't think he. Ooh,
second surge, I believe
push,
he's going to get it.
Got it.
Initially, he was stood up, but the offensive line by Fairfield pushed forward and managed to pick up the first down. So you got to admire that the guts there to go for it deep in your own territory, and it pays off for Fairfield. 21 seconds. The clock is running down, and I believe that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter.
Yep.
So after a quarter of play from Fairfield, your Leopards trail 14-7 here in Fairfield, Texas. We'll be right back after a commercial break. You're listening to the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN.
The Toby Miller family has a proud tradition of winning on the fields and courts of Central Texas. So it makes sense that Toby's Auto Sales is a family-owned and operated winner at making customers feel great about buying a car. Team up with Toby, Dawn, Dina, and Brian to get the quality car you want at the value you need so that you can drive away a winner of the car buying game. Visit Toby's Auto Sales at 2925 Franklin or give them a call at 254-756-1133. Join a winner in the car business. Toby's Auto Sales.
Welcome back into Fairfield, Texas, here in Eagle Country. Your Leopards currently trail 14-7. Fairfield just had the ball on their own 27-yard line on 4th down and inches and elected to go for it. They picked up the first down, so they'll keep the ball, and now they're traveling with the wind from left to right here in the football stadium. David Gibson alongside Chris Fuentes. Clay Gibson running the board. Ben Huey on camera and Cody Kellner on stats this evening.
And everybody on top of the booth.
Everybody on top of the booth. That looks like 5 in the backfield along with Abram. I keep looking for wrong. Handoff up the middle, more room. Bounces it across the 35-yard line up near the 36. A pickup of about 7 on that carry.
Yeah, and that was number 5, Dalen Browder on the tackle, which might have been a touchdown-saving tackle. You know, these running backs have a lot of speed. And
here we go. Sorry, to the line of scrimmage again. Hand up the middle. Across the 40, 45. Got first down and up near the 49-yard line. And right now, this is just too easy for Fairfield. Got to think you're not going to see him throw the ball up in the air again when they can do this. 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line. They hand it off again to Jarmichael. He's up across the 50, down to the Lorena 47-yard line. That was Hudson on the carry.
You know, after the next stoppage and play, I'm gonna be interested to see what Cody tells me how many yards they have stat-wise on the ground, because they only come in averaging 320 on the ground per game.
It's like Martin back there. He's up the middle 40. Bangs over a runner 35. Hit hard now, continues to struggle forward. And then finally down to the 32-yard line after picking up another Fairfield first down. You know, this is going to be a situation tonight, Chris, where it looks like to me early on anyway, we're going to have to outscore them if we want to win.
Yeah.
So turnovers are going to be at a premium, but Lorena needs to figure out how to put together some consistent drives and put the ball in the end zone if they're going to hang around. Ball spotted at the 32. Keeper up the middle, 30, 25, 20, down to the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 inside the red zone for Fairfield.
Yeah, they're just kind of gashing us right now.
You know, the place where Lorena has been hit hard the most is that depth issue. Fumble on the ground, going to be hit in the backfield. It looks like Lorena might have it. I haven't seen a signal yet. And it is. It's Lorena football.
Wow.
Hanging around.
There's that bend, don't break defense that we played in Lampasas in the first half. Down 14-0 really quick.
I'll tell you what, we're really bending. Those guys are picking up, seems like around 10, 11 yards a carry right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's even a little higher than that.
10:34 remaining as the Leopards get another turnover. I want to remind you that all defensive stops this season brought to you by Walk-In Tubs of Texas. For safety, for therapy, for pleasure, that's Walk-In Tubs of Texas. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. To the near side, that's Ty in the slot. They got Brim in the backfield with Lina. They'll give it to Brim, looking for room up the middle. Not a lot there. I'm not sure he didn't even maybe lose a yard. But
yeah, I'll be interested to see if we use a little more clock this drive just to give that defense a bit of a break, even if we're just picking up 3 or 4 yards at a time.
Same formation, but this time Brim lines up to the right. Michael Moore is the up back. Lina waiting. He fakes to Brim, looking to throw. Has Ty across the middle. It is incomplete. He was hit as he tried to catch it. And really an excellent play there by number 26 for Fairfield.
Yeah, it really was. You know, he got the hand in at the last minute, was able to kind of pop it out of Ty's hands. So this is a big play on 3rd and 10 right here. You do not want to give the ball back on a 3 and out.
And you don't want to kick into that win and do it. So McCray Lewis to the far side. We got Ty in the slot and Will Teague over here to the near side. Michael Moore and Brim. This time Brim lined up left. Lina has it. Looking upfield. Going to throw a deep ball downfield. Has a man there, caught by Ty Moore at the 45-yard line. He's down. Big first down and beautiful throw by Bradley into that win.
Man, that was like just perfection right there. Beautiful ball, over the shoulder catch, looked it into the hands. 32-yard gain on the play on 3rd and 10.
Boy, did we need that.
Yeah, we did.
Clock dips inside 10 minutes here in the second quarter. We're down 14-7. Lina gonna keep it. 45, 40. Runs out of bounds around the 43-yard line, so he'll pick up 8 there on that carry.
Yeah, and I like that little hezzy he did. He kind of faked the pitch out, and it kind of froze the defender and got it.
Definitely a new wrinkle to the offense. 4 wide receivers to the right. Lina rolling their way. Gonna throw it. Caught. 35, 30, 25. Down inside the 22-yard line is A.J. Brim.
Well,
I believe that's 18 yards. Wait for the spot. Now they do say the 22. So 18 yards on that reception from Lina, and both teams really moving the ball.
They're moving quick. You know, one of my favorite things to see these wrinkles that they've thrown in. All 5 coaches are out doing motions.
So Brim lined up left this time. Michael Moore goes in motion to the near side. They'll give it to Brim. He's hitting the backfield. He'll lose some yardage, I believe, or maybe get to the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 2nd down and I believe 10.
Yeah, that was a nice play by 55 on defense. Got in and didn't let him get a yard.
Probably a good time to mention that James Dixon, the senior left tackle, is out for some time with a hand, and we're hopeful we'll have him back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you never want to go out with your left tackle.
Michael Moore in the slot, Ty Moore and Will Teague also to the near side. McCray Lewis by himself. A.J. Brim lined up right. Lina has it. He's looking to throw. Hit, and he's going to be dropped for a sack around the 28-yard line.
And that was number 55 making 2 plays in a row. Wow.
6-yard loss that time by for the Leopards. And right now, the team that's winning the battle of the trenches is Fairfield.
Absolutely.
And we need that to turn around. 8:21, clock running here in the second quarter. Lorena hanging tough, down 14-7. And it's 3rd down and about 15. Lina's going to be looking to throw. It's getting a lot of pressure. Screen pass. Caught by Brim, 30. Makes a man miss, 25. And it's going to be wrestled down to the 22-yard line. And it's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 10. And
I think we're in no man's land with that wind. And so you're looking at 4th down, and I think we're going to keep the offense on the field.
Wouldn't mind a little throwback to A.J. Brim again here.
Yeah.
7:50 now.
I say tie in the end zone.
I take that too.
Especially if they go, ooh, they just slid the linebacker in. I thought they lined the linebacker up on him.
A.J. Brim to the right. Twins right. Ty Moore to the near side. Lina getting some pressure. Throws the ball downfield. Has Ty Moore there. It's going to be.
What do you know? Jump ball. Yes, he did.
Oh, my goodness. Ty Moore completion inside the 5-yard line. Wow, what a catch.
Man, he's unbelievable.
Can't wait till you get to see that one on the film, folks. That was it was a jump ball, and Ty Moore went up and got it for 20 yards. Handoff up the middle, Brim towards the goal line. I think they're going to mark him short.
Be just short.
AJ barreling forward that time, giving it all he had. He was tripped up, and he stumbled right there near the goal line. That'll bring up second and goal. Let's get this ball in the end zone, Leopards. Fake. Lina going towards the end zone, and he is in for the touchdown. Bradley Lina.
Well, you know, the way the drive started, you're looking at 3rd and long, and we come out and move the ball. Really, really, really great drive to knock this game up. Well, potentially knock this game up at 14.
So after giving the ball to Brim up the middle, they fake that same play. Lina keeps it, and he dives between Eagles to get into the end zone. And, folks, we're an extra point away from tying up this ball game. Ives puts the high snap down, kick on the way, and it is good. We are tied here in Fairfield. Your tough Leopards hanging around. So far, Cody shows me 7 completions on 9 attempts for Bradley Lina. 178 yards and 1 TD.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, I'll say if we keep doing that, we might have a chance. We'll go ahead and keep it here.
Well, it's been fun so far.
It has been fun. I want to remind you all touchdowns this season brought to you by Williams Contracting, LLC. Williams Contracting specializes in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. Thank you, Mark Williams, for your sponsorship of the broadcast. Also, all kicks this season brought to you by Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt, service you deserve from neighbors you trust. Also want to mention several first downs in that drive brought to you by Jesse Britt Automotive. They discount your price, not your service.
Yeah, not your service.
Not your service. 7:05 remaining in the second quarter, and now the Leopards will be kicking into this breeze. What do you think this breeze is, guys? 15 miles an hour?
Maybe down on the field.
I don't think flags across the way. Maybe not on the field.
I don't think we're going to try to pooch it here, though.
So I don't know. I take a squid. I don't want to kick it deep to those guys, man. They have the ability to go to the house. Ty Moore, the ball's at the 40. He looks both ways. His team says they're ready, and here goes Ty. Swings his leg, short sky kick. Going to be caught inside the 30 at the 28. Looking for room. Now up across the 40-yard line and wrestled down by a group of Leopards around the 41. Let's see who all. Number 11, number 52 in there on the tackle for Lorena.
Well, you were close on the 15 miles per hour. It's 13 miles per hour.
Hey, you got a little stat going there?
I did.
Nice.
Got some help out.
So Lorena, and let's be honest, right now on when Fairfield's offense on the field, it feels like we're overmatched a bit, but turnovers have been huge, and the Lorena offense starting to settle in and move the football. Abram, this time by himself in the backfield, has an up back. Gonna keep 40, 45, and then finally push back up near the 48-yard line after a pickup of 7 on that carry.
Yeah, 7 yards of carries, not what you're looking for defensively. Got to get in and get some pressure at the line of scrimmage and make a hit.
Here we go. Abram now stands at his 42. He's going to run it again. 45.
There you go.
Hit hard and tackled up near the 49-yard line. Gets up. I believe that's Kason Pitts and Tyler Sparks.
Yep. And it was at the line of scrimmage, so third, about 2 here.
You know, a good baseball team's good up the middle, so is a good football team. And Pitts and Sparks that time, nice job. 3rd down and 2. Quarterback keeper again. He's got the first down and more. 45. And down near the 43-yard line, first down.
And that was 5. Dalen Browder on the tackle. Otherwise, he might have gone for a little bit further.
8-yard carry, says Cody on stats. Abram again. Looks like he's going to be content to run it. 45, 40, 35. Puts his head down. Runs over a couple of players down inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. And that's another first down after a pickup of 16.
Yeah, I've got to pull some stats up, and I want to see his weight because he is pretty impressive.
Abram again. This time he looks to throw, throws it out. Going to be caught inside the 25, hit backwards and then gang tackled. They're going to give his forward progress to the 24. So I believe that's the second completion of the game for Fairfield.
Yep. Only averaging about 1 more per game, so they're going to stick to the run after that.
Averaging about 8 throws a game, and so far they're on that pace. Whistles blow, and I believe we're going to have a timeout for Lorena. So 5:31 remaining in the before halftime. Lorena and Fairfield knotted up at 14. We're watching a good one, folks. We'll be right back on the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football here on CTSN.
Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk-in Tubs of Texas.
Welcome back into Fairfield, Texas. 5:31 remaining for halftime. Your Lorena Leopards fighting hard. They're knotted up at 14, and I tell you, they've done everything they can to hang around in this football game with a powerful rushing attack here by Fairfield. Justin Abram, again, the lone back in the backfield as the quarterback. Gonna run it up the middle, 25-20, look out, 15-10, 5, touchdown, Fairfield.
So that puts them at 365 yards of total offense with 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Looking at their stats, they average about 380 a game. So they're they're even above their normal. So Leopards will have to dig in defensively and get a stop.
So here's what's happening on the play, and we'll go over a little bit more after this kick. Snap back for the Eagles is down. Kick's on the way, and it looks true, and it is. So the Eagles move to 21-14 lead with 5:25 remaining here before halftime. And Chris, what I was trying to say there before the kick was, what's happening is Fairfield's line right now is really dominating the defensive front.
Absolutely.
Quarterback simply getting the snap, waiting for the hole to open up, and then running right through it. And he's got a ton of momentum before the first leopard hits him. Typically, even 5, 6, 7 yards of carry before he's even meeting his first one.
Yeah, and he's using his 170 pounds that he's got pretty well.
Yeah.
And he's, carried 13 times for over 170 yards, so that's a pretty healthy average.
Well, and he's not only, he's got terrific leverage. He's not just fast, but when he comes to the point of the tackle, he is winning that battle right now most of the time.
Yeah, and one thing that you can see with him is he hits top speed pretty quick.
Yeah, he does. All right, so Ty Moore, and I believe that's Brim now, are the deep backs. Here's the kick, sky kick. Going to be caught by Brim around the 17-yard line. Fumbles it, now picks it up. Ball still on the ground, and Fairfield's going to have it.
Wow.
So, actually, that's not Brim. That's
that was Reed.
28 is what I caught.
It was 20, and when he picked it up, it looked like he tried to move without having the firm handle on it.
Fairfield was bearing down on him, and he was trying to obviously get the ball and make a little progress.
Yeah,
in hindsight, it would have been better to follow on it, obviously. But
yeah, and the initial touch by Fairfield, I don't think he thought he could get it either, and he tapped it to a teammate.
So trouble brewing now, 5:18 remaining as Fairfield and a very tired Lorena defense is charged with trying to hold him out of the end zone again. Justin Abram, the lone back. He's waiting on the blocking to set up the middle. Going to be down inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line.
You gotta wonder at what point does their offense start to tire a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're enjoying this a little too much right now. Abram again, 15, down near the 10-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 11. Short of a first down, brings up third down. Looks like they need about the 8 or the 9 for the first.
Yeah,
ball's at the 11.
Yeah, third and about 3.
So
this has been the best average carry that they've had on a drive defensively for us.
I think that's Hudson back there.
I think we have
whistle blows and a false start against Fairfield, so that'll help.
One thing I've noticed in this first half, Chris, is we haven't really gotten the third down all that much. Both teams are getting the first down on both first and second down.
Yep.
And I think when you're converting that soon into the drive, you're keeping the defense very honest.
Absolutely.
Because you're really not sure which way the offense is going to go on it. But I think both offenses have been real effective in that area.
Yeah, you're right, definitely.
So it was a 3rd down and 2, now turns into a 3rd down and 7. And here we go. Abram has it. Gives it to Hudson. Hit in the line of scrimmage, but he barrels his way forward and reaches for the 10. What a run
Yeah, that was
by Jermichael Hudson. My goodness, he was hit probably a yard deep in the backfield.
and ended up getting about 5.
So that's going to bring up 4th down. And
I bet we've got another sneak coming.
I'm going to guess we're going to.
Safety's coming up. Ooh, I think we have another false start. Ooh.
We'll wait and see. Could have been into the neutral zone. We'll have to. They blew the play dead. So the ball was actually caught in the end zone for a touchdown, but false start against Fairfield. So that is going to negate that touchdown, although actually the play was blown dead.
Yeah.
And that'll march Fairfield back to the. Looks like it'll be 4th down about 7 or 8, Chris.
Yeah, I thought I saw 62 kind of bob his head a little bit and move.
Well, I haven't seen a. It looks like they are going to try a field goal.
Wow.
So let's see if that bend but don't break Leopards defense can hold them again. Eagle comes onto the field late, and the kicker lines up. It's going to be a 33-yard field goal. Kicks on the way. Looks true from
Looks
here,
good.
and it is good.
Yep.
So 24-14, Fairfield on top now.
Well, if you can find a positive out of that, you fumble the ball and give it to them who've been moving the ball at will all night long.
Right.
Just outside of the 20-yard line, and you can hold them to 3. That's a little bit of a win there.
So the field goal is good, but that defensive stop brought to you by Walk-In Tubs of Texas. Walk-In Tubs of Texas for safety, for therapy, and for pleasure. You know, the silver lining in the cloud right now is if we can take this ball down and score and get it to a 3-point game, we get the ball to start the second half. It's feasible that we can actually even have a chance of taking the lead, although that's putting the cart ahead of the horse here a little bit. So right now, 3:34 remaining in the second quarter on the Gail Kelly scoreboard. Lorena down 24-14.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit of time clock, used. I don't want to give this offense the ball back with any time left.
And one thing that helps out with Lorena right now is they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Yep.
Here's the kick. Short kick, going to be caught at the 23. Up across the 25, 30. 35, that's A.J. Bram. He barrels his way up near the 36-yard line, and that's where the Leopards will take over with 3:27.
Yeah, I thought he kind of put his arm up in the air when he was backpedaling a little bit, but they didn't see the fair catch. So I almost wonder if we're starting to look for the fair catch signal almost every play since they're just doing that pooch kick every time.
Yeah. 3 wide receivers to the near side. From the inside out, it's Michael Moore, Ty Moore, and I believe that's Sam Ives. Lina has it, looking to the far side. Caught across the 40. He'll be tackled up to near the 43-yard line. So a nice pickup there of about 7.
Yeah, and the defensive backs are given a little bit of cushion right now, so you can look for those little short stop routes and come and turn around and face the quarterback and have a little space to make a pass.
Graham lined up left to line at this time. 3 wide receivers to the near side in a tight formation. Lionel again looks to the other side of the field. Caught at the 49 to the 50. First down, Leopards. And out of bounds near the 47-yard line of Fairfield. And this is one of those take what you give us kind of things.
Yeah, and we'll definitely take it. There's that soft coverage again. The defensive backs are about 5-6 yards off the line of scrimmage, so definitely giving the wide receivers some space.
Chris, I may need you to take this in just a minute. I got it right now, but just be prepared. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Ty Moore goes in motion across the side of the field. Lina looking to throw. He's going to step up. He'll get ahead back to the 48-yard line. A gain of about 1. That'll bring up second down and 9.
Yeah, second and 9 here, and clock moving just under 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the game clock, just before halftime.
Tell you what,
Lina comes to the line of scrimmage.
take it, Chris.
3 wide receivers to the left. Lina takes the snap. He's under a lot of pressure, and that is number 5, Jermichael Hudson, on the sack. So about a 5-yard loss on that play. So bring up third and about 14. So an important down here. You don't want to give this offense the ball back with any, substantial amount of time left to get them a chance to have more points on the board. Leopards looking to the sideline. Clock approaching 2 minutes remaining in the half. 24-14 Fairfield. Leopards with the ball, 3rd and 14. Leopards set. 3 wide receivers to the right. A.J. Brim in the backfield. And the delayed handoff. And a fumble. Looks like Fairfield recovered just about the 45-yard line, so Fairfield's going to take over with 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So this defense is going to have to come out and play 1 minute and 42 seconds worth of ball. 1 minute and 42 seconds they're going to have to play and keep this offense out of the end zone.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that. So big play there, unfortunately, for Fairfield. I believe that's Martin and Abram back there in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Abram's going to hand it to Martin. He's going to be stopped for a yard loss. And as the clock continues to run, 1:33.
Yeah, run clock run.
I'll tell you, if we can get to halftime down 10 at this point, you got to feel pretty lucky with the way this first half has gone. Martin has it. He's rolling to the near side. He's going to keep it. Cuts it up. He'll dive ahead down to up to the 47-yard line, and that'll bring up a 3rd down, and it looks to be about 8.
Yeah, you know.
Clock running, 1:13.
I'm surprised with this offense, you know, as well as they've been moving the ball. I think we can see a little bit of tired legs on offense even. You know, they're not pushing tempo and trying to score here, it doesn't look like.
Now, Fairfield has over 400 yards in this first half.
Wow. That's above their average.
Well, you got to think they're going to take a shot. I mean, certainly you can't, at least I wouldn't think, they would get a gift like that fumble. But they are letting the clock run. Maybe they think they can put it in there. 7 seconds left on the play clock. The clock's at 43. Abram looking to throw this time. He'll step up. Got the 45, 50. This is big time trouble. 40, 35, and he's going to be 35. Barrels his way forward all the way down inside the 20-yard line. What a tough run. And that'll stop the clock. Timeout Fairfield. 30 seconds remaining. My goodness.
Yeah. You know, I just thought they weren't trying to go for the touchdown just before half.
I mean, 35-yard carry there by Justin Abram. At this point, they just got to feel like they can get what they want.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? When you can run the clock down with 40-something seconds left and get a 35-yard carry like that, straight up the middle.
Yeah. You know, and I think this is where you miss your headhunter on defense. I think we're missing some Zane Grimm. So
no doubt.
Your guy who would be spying the quarterback right now, I think we're seeing the effect of him being out.
Justin Abram has over 200 yards rushing here in the first half.
200, and I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to what we have out total offensive yards as a team.
Very close, yes.
So 30 seconds worth of defense needs to be played right here and keep this offense out of the end zone.
In fact, Chris, Lorena has 208 yards total offense in the first half. Justin Abrams has 4 yards rushing than that.
Here we go, 30 seconds left before halftime. Lorena trying to hang on.
I bet he's going to keep it.
Hudson and Abram back there. They give it to Hudson, looking for room to the near side. He's going to cut it up inside the 15. Dive down near the 10-yard line.
They have no timeouts left, so they're going to have to get to the line of scrimmage pretty quick.
Here they go. He's going to spike the ball with 16 seconds left on the clock. 2nd down and 2 from the, looks like about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, so this will bring up 3rd and short.
Boy, I'd take a field goal right now.
I sure would.
A lot of wind up here on top of the press box running through our mics. Here we go. Abram and Hudson. They give it to Hudson. He's inside the 10, down to the 5. All the way down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, and that first down will stop the clock, so 11 seconds remaining.
11 seconds. Looks like we had some movement. But he spikes the football, I believe, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 with 8 seconds.
Yeah, it looked like the whole right side of the line just kind of stood up before the ball was snapped, but no flag on the play. 8 seconds remaining in the half.
Now, I'm not sure, but it looks like they're kicking a field goal here.
Yep. I think this is that's another small little victory, keeping them out of the end zone.
I got to agree with you. With the way they're gashing us right now, I think we'll take that.
No fake here, right?
Tyler Haynes on to kick. He's going to be a 20-yard field goal attempt. Snaps back, holds down, kicks on the way, and it is good. So with 4 seconds remaining before halftime, in a half where just about everything seems to have gone wrong, Lorena finds themselves down 24-14. And got to think right here, just, unless you get some miraculous run back, this is going to be one of those coverage, get to halftime. 27-14. Okay, thank you.
I'll be interested to look at the numbers at halftime, what we're looking at. I know we've put the ball on the ground multiple times, twice on kickoff returns. We had a fumble on a drive, just our last drive. They've thrown 2 interceptions and fumbled the ball. So turnovers have been a big part of this first half.
I tell you what, as much as the China Spring game was a gut check in the second half, this one's going to be all that and more.
Yep.
Ty Moore and McCray Lewis back to receive the kick. They're standing around their own 15-yard line. Here we go. Low wobbly kick, going to bounce to McCray at the 13. He's trying to get inside, and he'll be tackled up across the 20 to the 21, and that will run out the clock. So at halftime here in Fairfield, Texas, Fairfield's up 27-14 over the Leopards. We'll be back after a commercial break. You're listening to the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN. We'll be right back.
With well over 25 years of experience in construction, you can trust Williams Contracting, LLC. Williams Contracting, LLC are general and restoration contractors specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. Contact Mark Williams at 254-301-2752 with your next remodeling needs. Williams Contracting, LLC. That's 254-301-2752. Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple, and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net. When you're faced with an auto repair, all you really want is to be treated fairly and to have it done right the first time. Well, Lorena's own Jesse Britt has been doing just that for over 20 years. Jesse Britt's Automotive is a full-service repair shop that can handle any of your automotive needs. Jesse's highly trained staff handles both foreign and domestic repairs, offers competitive pricing, and 100% customer satisfaction. Jesse Britt's Automotive even offers a free shuttle service to help ease your burden while you wait. So the next time you are faced with an auto repair, trust Jesse Britt to treat you fairly and to do it right the first time. Jesse Britt's Automotive, where they discount the price, not your service.
Welcome back into halftime here in Fairfield, Texas. David Gibson alongside Chris Fuentes. Your Leopards currently trail 27-14 after a wild first half. And we're going to go ahead and turn the attention to the band who's on the field right now, and we'll step aside here in the booth and let you listen to the band.
Proud to present this 2019 production Raptor.
I'm really sorry for you now.
Put that sign there, that big radar gun in front of your house. That'll give you tickets. People come flying down there, you wave them down. Well, I realized a long time ago when you sit down there, I'm going real slow. I'm not going to be the one who gets yelled at in the pickup line.
I haven't watched it.
It's only about a 30 road.
We are back here at halftime with the Fairfield Eagles leading 27-14 over your Lorena Leopards. We wanted to kind of go over some scores from around the area real quick. Midway leading Waco High 27-2 at halftime. Colleen Shoemaker over Belton 42-23. That's a final, so I think that might have been from last night. La Vega 27-7 with 16 seconds remaining in the first half versus Midlothian Heritage. Argyle Liberty Christian 28, China Spring 22 at half. Lampasas 49-0 over Gatesville with 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter. So a previous opponent for the Leopards coming out and taking a little bit of aggression out on the Gatesville football team. Conley and Salado tied at half at 14. Mahia up 22-14 over Madisonville just before halftime. Hillsboro 31-6 over Eustis. And Whitney leads McGregor 26-12. So looking at some of those scores and looking back at ours, it's 27-14 Fairfield over your Lorena Leopards. Fairfield ended the half on a 13-0 kind of run with a touchdown and 2 field goals just before half after the Leopards knotted it up at 14 after a Fairfield turnover. So here we are, 19 minutes remaining in halftime. The Leopard Band and the Velociraptors still out on the field. If we pull up some game stats, so obviously you got your score at 27-14. Digging into the numbers a little bit more, Fairfield with 367 total yards of offense, averaging over 10 yards a play, only 11 yards through the air. They're 2 of 4, and those two incompletions were actually completions just to the other team. So obviously most of their damage is on the ground. 356 total yards on the ground, 11.5 yards a carry with 31 rushes. So I'll be interested to see how much, with the tempo that Fairfield's playing with and as many snaps as they've taken in the first half, if that's going to kind of wear down on any of the ball carriers or the offensive linemen. Looking at the Lorena numbers, 208 total yards of offense, 26 plays, averaging 8 yards a play, 193 through the air, 9 of 11 passing, so a pretty good percentage, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, about 22 yards per pass. Rushing, we've got 15 yards rushing on 15 attempts. Now that does account for some sacks on Lina and some tackles in the backfield. So, we're averaging just 1 yard per rush. I look for that number to creep up in the second half a little bit, obviously. Penalty-wise, Lorena with only 2 penalties for 15 yards. Fairfield with 4 penalties for 20 yards, 3 turnovers apiece. So like we talked about, there's been a lot of turnovers in this half. 6 turnovers, to which both teams have kind of taken advantage of. So looking at time of possession, this is pretty interesting. Only 7 minutes of time of possession for the Leopards and almost 16 minutes of time of possession for Fairfield. So, these Leopards are going to have to try to do some things offensively to maybe slow the clock down or speed the clock up and slow the tempo a little bit and kind of keep the ball out of that Fairfield offense's hands.
When Lorena tied it up at 14, they really had a lot of momentum going.
Yep.
And then Fairfield took it away by about 13 So it'll be interesting to see how Lorena responds back from that. To start off the second half, they will receive the second half kickoff.
Yeah, that's a big deal. So the Fairfield or the Lorena band has actually gone off, and the Fairfield band is approaching the field. So we're going to keep going over some stats here. We will go ahead and go to a quick commercial break. You're listening to Lorena Leopards football on CTSN, sponsored by Syntex Pond.
Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple, and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris and Company CPAs PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net. Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk-in Tubs of Texas. With well over 25 years of experience in construction, you can trust Williams Contracting, LLC. Williams Contracting, LLC are general and restoration contractors specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. Contact Mark Williams at 254-301-2752 with your next remodeling needs. Williams Contracting, LLC. That's 254-301-2752. When you're faced with an auto repair, all you really want is to be treated fairly and to have it done right the first time. Well, Lorena's own Jesse Britt has been doing just that for over 20 years. Jesse Britt's Automotive is a full-service repair shop that can handle any of your automotive needs. Jesse's highly trained staff handles both foreign and domestic repairs, offers competitive pricing, and 100% customer satisfaction. Jesse Britt's Automotive even offers a free shuttle service to help ease your burden while you wait. So the next time you are faced with an auto repair, trust Jesse Britt to treat you fairly and to do it right the first time. Jesse Britt's Automotive, where they discount the price, not your service. Did you know that half of Americans who use mail-order pharmacy miss their medications due to late delivery? Well, Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt offers all the conveniences of the large corporate pharmacies, but also offers fast, friendly service and the convenience of a local drive-thru and free delivery. Free delivery! If you are in need of a flu shot, now is the perfect time to visit Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt with no appointment necessary. Come by 511 North Hewitt Drive or call us at 254-666-5000. Stop waiting on the mail. Try Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt and let us take the frustration out of your pharmacy experience today. The Toby Miller family has a proud tradition of winning on the fields and courts of Central Texas. So it makes sense that Toby's Auto Sales is a family-owned and operated winner at making customers feel great about buying a car. Team up with Toby, Dawn, Dina, and Brian to get the quality car you want at the value you need so that you can drive away a winner of the car buying game. Visit Toby's Auto Sales at 2925 Franklin or give them a call at 254-756-1133. Join a winner in the car business. Toby's Auto Sales.
All right. Welcome back into Eagle Country in Fairfield, Texas, where the Fairfield Eagles lead your Lorena Leopards 27-14. About 11 and a half minutes remaining in halftime. So Cody and I are going to have a little conversation about the first half. I do want to mention that the very Texas A&M like Fairfield band is on the field right now, kind of crossing in and out of each other. So that's pretty interesting. You don't see that too much in high school. But enough about that. Moving back and digging into those numbers a little bit, Cody. You know, which thing sticks out to you the most?
Well, Chris, in the first half, two things really stuck out with me. The first thing was, Lorena did fumble the ball twice on special teams. You know, just by that alone, they gave away 2 possessions during the first half. On a positive note in regards to Lorena, their red zone defense, you know, they were pinned back very deep in their own territory and came back with field goals late in the first half. In the game against Lampasas a couple weeks ago, Ty Moore had a huge game. Fairfield's done a pretty good job tonight containing him. He only has 63 yards on receptions, whereas he had over 250 a couple weeks ago. There's a couple of things to look at, but I think what Lorena needs to do in the second half is really put more pressure on the quarterback, get more men up front, because right now he's having pretty much Abram. I mean, he's able to do pretty much whatever he wants in regards to passing and throwing. I think they should put more pressure on him and force him to throw that ball more, and not let him get so comfortable there in the backfield.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You talk about 27-14 Fairfield, and it was 14-14. Lorena had tied it up, kind of got some of the momentum back in their favor, and then 3 straight possessions, Fairfield comes and puts points on the board. So it went from 14-14 to 27-14. Leopards do get the ball back to start the second half, so that's a positive. Got to make something of it. However, you mentioned those 2 fumbles on the kickoffs, those pooch kickoffs that they're doing, and you put the ball back in a very dangerous offense's hands without even bringing your offense, giving them a chance to do anything with the ball. So, Leopards going to have to shore that up pretty quick, and we've seen it over and over again, and I talk about it every game about how adjustments are made at halftime. I don't think there's anybody that you can trust more than Coach Biles on making adjustments at halftime. I think we'll see some spying on the quarterback. I think we'll see some different, calls from Coach Snodgrass on the defensive side of the ball to try to put some more pressure on this quarterback. We mentioned Abram. We knew he was dangerous coming in. He's their leading rusher, coming in with 630 yards. Well, he's got 217 yards tonight. I mentioned earlier in halftime, he's completed all 4 of his passes tonight. 2 of them to his own team and 2 of them to us. So he's only thrown 4 passes, 2 of them for 11 yards to his own team, and then 2 of them turned into interceptions for the Leopards.
Yeah, Chris, and with Abram, he's had 4 attempts throwing, 17 attempts rushing. So if I was Lorena, I would pretty much look at him as a running back for the rest of the game until he proves otherwise.
Yeah, and why would you look for him to do something else if you're a Fairfield fan? He's got 17 carries for 217 yards, averaging 13 yards a carry. So every time he rushes the ball, that's a first down. That's pretty dangerous. 2 touchdowns. And, you can't not mention Jermichael Hudson, the actual running back for the Eagles. 8 carries for 109 yards, so averaging 13, almost 14 yards a carry with a touchdown. So, digging into our numbers, we look really good passing the ball. I think the passing game is going to be there. 9 of 11, really high percentage, very efficient, 193 yards through the air and a touchdown.
And also, I think if you make Abram throw the ball, it is a little windy tonight. That wind may work in Lorena's favor.
Absolutely. We've got to take advantage when we do have the wind. And what's interesting, as we stand up on top of this booth where we're calling the game and the wind is just whipping, you look at the flags on the field goal post and they're barely moving. So that's pretty interesting to consider. So about 7 minutes remaining in the half. In halftime, the inflatables are being blown up in the corner of the end zones. The Fairfield Eagle is already up, and the Leopard is starting to pop up in its respective corner.
These blow-ups that these schools now use are just amazing, how they do it before the game and then before the second half kickoff. I remember whenever I was in school, you just run through a sheet of paper.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Where's the old school sheet of paper that you get to run through? Everything has become more elaborate. I mean, these are small Division II, not small, but Division II 4A teams, which used to be 3A in old school high school football that I grew up watching, and all the effects and all the things that go into halftime are so much more. Like, we had a velociraptor walking around on the field at halftime.
And also, I think every game we covered this year, with the exception of the Lampasas game, everybody's been playing on AstroTurf. 20 years ago, AstroTurf used to be a rarity. Now it's common in high school football.
Yeah.
Shows you how far the game has really come over the last 20 years.
Absolutely. And there's, you could probably go to other states and see what we saw probably 20 or 30 years ago. The game has progressed so much, especially in the state of Texas where football is king. So about 6 minutes remaining in halftime. Score is 27-14 Fairfield over your Lorena Leopards. Fairfield has come back onto the field. Leopards making their way out of the locker room as well. This is a big possession coming in to start this second half. We get the ball. We've got to go down and turn something in positive and put some points on the board, especially with this dangerous offense, looming on the other sideline.
Well, and let's see, get my mic up here a little bit. Obviously, this first possession is huge.
Yep.
And we've been able to hang around all night, but clearly we are in trouble when it comes to the running game for Fairfield.
Yep.
And I don't know if you're Donnie Snodgrass and the coaches, I don't know what you draw up here, to be honest, because this just looks like being outmatched. Their line is creating the holes, and those backs are simply too good when they get into the hole.
Yeah.
You're going to need a remarkable second half to have a chance to get back in this game and have a legitimate shot at winning it.
Yeah, coming into this game last year, where this was the district opener, at home for Lorena last year, Fairfield was favored to kind of win the district. Wasn't that right? And Lorena came out and got a big win, and so you got to thank some of these guys that are putting numbers up for Fairfield. Abram, he's a senior. Jermichael Hudson, he's a senior. So they want a little bit of revenge, after they were predicted to be district champs last year, and Lorena got the win against them.
And coming into this game, I did not expect that we would have as much trouble stopping their run as we have. But you knew it was going to. This takes a situation where if we're going to outscore them, we've got to make the most out of as many possessions as possible. And we've left a ton of possessions on the field tonight.
Yeah. Three fumbles,
yeah.
two on kickoffs, like we talked about, and our offensive drive didn't even get to start.
Yeah, and that's the worst time to fumble, right? Because your defense just got off the field. And,
yep.
So both teams actually the Fairfield Eagles are in the end zone warming up. Lorena's actually yet to emerge.
I think they're already in the tunnel.
Oh, are they? I don't know.
I thought they had come out already.
Here they come out of the locker room now. Scoreboard says 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in halftime on the Gail Kelly scoreboard, sponsored to you by Billy Kelly CPA. And Lorena down 27-14. I want to remind you our lead sponsor this season is Syntex Pond. They've got 3 stores now, one in Temple, one in Waco, and their new one in Hewitt. So we want to thank Cody Lewis for being the lead sponsor this season. And we would ask you to make sure you say hello to him when you see him and thank him as well. As also stop in your local Syntex Pond and check out their merchandise and see if you don't find something you like.
And also in regards to Lorena, they're 1-5 on third down in the first half. So it'll be interesting to see how they convert, how well they do on the conversion rate in the second half.
Yeah, and I mean the name of the game right now is can you stop their running game?
Yeah,
he's not going to beat you throwing. I mean, he's absolutely not going to beat us throwing.
No, and you know what the thing is after that first half, we know where the ball is going to be. It's going to be in the backfield. It's going to be either with Hudson, some of the time, and the rest of the time it's going to be in Abram's hands.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, can you line up? Can you spy on him enough without your leading tackler, without Zane Grimm out there helping, bring him down to the ground?
I'll tell you what, just the speed and the ferociousness that Grimm brings to the defense is really, you can really see how it's missed tonight.
Yeah.
Normally he'd be the first guy there and cause that momentum. Let's go ahead and take another commercial break. Got about a minute and a half left here in halftime. 27-14, the Leopards are down, but they do get the ball to start the second half. So you want to come on back and see what they're able to do with it. You're listening to Syntex Pond's broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN.
Did you know that half of Americans who use mail-order pharmacy miss their medications due to late delivery? Well, Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt offers all the conveniences of the large corporate pharmacies, but also offers fast, friendly service and the convenience of a local drive-thru and free delivery. Free delivery! If you are in need of a flu shot, now is the perfect time to visit Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt with no appointment necessary. Come by 511 North Hewitt Drive or call us at 254-666-5000. Stop waiting on the mail. Try Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt and let us take the frustration out of your pharmacy experience today. Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk-in Tubs of Texas. The Toby Miller family has a proud tradition of winning on the fields and courts of Central Texas. So it makes sense that Toby's Auto Sales is a family-owned and operated winner at making customers feel great about buying a car. Team up with Toby, Dawn, Dina, and Brian to get the quality car you want at the value you need so that you can drive away a winner of the car buying game. Visit Toby's Auto Sales at 2925 Franklin or give them a call at 254-756-1133. Join a winner in the car business. Toby's Auto Sales.
Welcome back into Fairfield, Texas, the home of the Eagles. Your Leopards are about to receive the football to start the second half. They find themselves down 27-14 to the Eagles, who have dominated on the offensive side of the ball. Here's the kick. Short, shallow kick, going to be caught at the 17. That's Sir John Strain. He's tripped up across the 30-yard line. Nice a bit of explosiveness there by Strain. And the Leopards will start with the ball right around the 33-yard line.
Yeah, he caught that ball and made his mind up pretty quick. He wanted to get the ball up the field, so pretty impressive.
Yeah.
He looked like he knew where he wanted to go and went there.
Yeah. So here come the Leopards. Out of the huddle on the sideline. McCray Lewis on the far side. He split out wide. Ty Moore in the slot. Michael Moore the up back. A.J. Brims in the slot on the near side. And Line is waiting on the snap. He's got it, looking Brim's way. Steps up, throws the ball deep downfield. It is going to be incomplete. Nearly caught by Brim, who made a nice play to come back to it right around the 40-yard line of Fairfield. That'll bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness to come out. You know, it was an incomplete pass, but these Leopards know that they're not out of it and have come back in games before. We've seen that already this season.
Twins to both sides now. Michael Moore the back line is alone back in the backfield, throws across the middle, caught across the 40. Up near the 42-yard line. He's going to be a yard short of the first down. I believe that was Ty. And that'll bring up third down and 1. Big play here. We got to keep this football to start the second half.
Yeah, we've only possessed the ball for 30 seconds, so don't want to give that Fairfield offense the ball.
Once again, Ty Moore in the far slot, A.J. Bram in the near slot. Line is the lone back. We had some movement, I believe, and that is unfortunate.
Yeah.
So the ball's going to go from the 41-yard line back to the 36.
Darn it.
So what was 3rd and 1 now is probably a different play call.
Yeah, with down distance and what the game was, I think we were looking at it being 2 plays to get 2 yards.
Yep. 11:20 here in the third quarter, just after halftime. Will Teague, A.J. Brim, Michael Moore, and McCray Lewis all split out wide to the left. We've got one-on-one coverage here on the near side of the field. Ty Moore along with, is that Martin? A lot of pressure. Screen pass. Caught across the 35. Got some room. 40. First down. Leopards. Will Teague. Hang on to the ball, Will. 45 and nip near across the 50-yard line. Down to Fairfield's 49-yard line. Big first down.
Yeah, and that was a nice little spin move to get him about 5-6 extra yards. So big completion. Keep the drive going. Leopards need to put some points on the board this drive.
14-yard reception by Will Teague. Good to see him stepping up. I want to remind you, first down is brought to you by Jesse Britt Automotive. 2 wide receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. A.J. Bram and Line now in the backfield. Line is looking to throw, getting some pressure from the backside. Now from the front side, throws it downfield, nearly intercepted.
Yeah.
That would have been a big mistake. It was intended for Michael Moore at the 40, but it was dropped by the defensive back.
Yeah, that was dangerous, and a pretty good play by defensive back number 4, Eli Martin, on the play. Lina used his feet and tried to extend the play as long as possible and see if something opened up. Threw across his body and almost ended up being a pick.
Lina spending some time now looking to the sideline. Will Teague comes out of the game. We've got Sam Ives, Ty Moore on the near side, McCray Lewis on the far side, Michael Moore in the backfield. Fakes it to Brim, looking downfield. Has a man down there. That's Ty Moore. He will be caught at the 20, 15, and down to the 10-yard line. Big play from Lina to Ty Moore.
Yep, and I can see that they're kind of trying to exploit number 26, Dylan Russian, when he's on Ty. I feel like a few of his catches have been while number 26 is covering him. 39-yard
reception by Ty Moore into a win that seems to have picked up since halftime. Lina on a rollout. A lot of pressure from the backfield. Intercepted. Oh, Bradley.
Yeah.
Ball inside the 10-yard line at the 8, and Fairfield will take over there.
Yeah, and it looked like that ball went straight to him.
It's almost as if maybe they dropped somebody back in coverage.
Yep.
Didn't expect him to be there. Big play there by Fairfield.
Yep. I mean, we were at ball at the 9-yard line. Well, intercepted at the 9-yard line.
Right.
But,
ball
man.
spot at the 10. So here we go. We'll see if we've been able to make any adjustments at halftime. 10:30 remaining in the third quarter. David Gibson and Chris Fuentes up here in Fairfield. Clay Gibson on the board. Ben Huey on camera as Justin Abram is the lone back in the backfield. Looks like the same formation they had before halftime. Abram will keep it. He's got the 10. Trouble. 15, 20, 25. Look out, he's gone. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Sir John Strain in pursuit, but he won't catch him, and that's a 91-yard touchdown run by Justin Abram.
Man, oh man, I don't even have words to say. He hits top speed so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't even look like he hit the line of scrimmage and was already at full speed. So.
You saw Strain hung with them for a while.
Yep.
Just didn't have the strength to run him down. And, who can blame him after being on the field as much as they were the first half.
Yep.
So 33-14 with the extra point to come. Snap is good. Kick is on the way. Kick is good. And that brings our score to 34-14. With 10:15 remaining here in the third quarter of play, we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Lorena Leopards Football on LorenaLeopards.com, brought to you by Syntex Pond.
Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs are focused on meeting the needs of small to medium independent businesses. With expertise in strategic accounting and tax services, Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs will provide you with the structure planning, estate planning, compliance, and accounting your business needs. Put the experts to work for you. Billy Kelly CPA and the Dutton Harris & Company CPAs PLLC. Call 432-682-0963 or go online at dhc-pca.net.
Welcome back into Fairfield. 10:15 remaining in the third quarter. 34-14, Fairfield on top. They are absolutely dominating the line of scrimmage. Cody, what stat did you have there on the quarterback?
Well, Abram, he now has over 300 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns.
Here's the kick. Deep end over end kick, going to be fielded inside the 5. That's Sir John Strain. He's back up over the 5 now. 10, 15, across the 20, and he'll be spilled at the 22-yard line.
So you said 300 yards rushing, and that, what was that, 17, 18 yards a carry?
That's right.
Man.
27 with the reception to the left.
Those are some pretty impressive numbers.
Well, so that's about exactly the way you did not want the second half to start.
Yeah, and Cody mentioned it during the break. His first carry, the first carry for Fairfield in the first half was a touchdown, and the first carry in the second half was a touchdown.
Ty Moore goes in motion. They're going to give it to Brim up the middle, across the 25. Fights his way up near the 27 or 8-yard line. They'll give him, and that'll bring up about second down and 3.
Yeah, with that interception, we cannot shy away from the pass. It's been pretty effective so far tonight, so I look for the pass to continue.
So unfortunate. We could be looking at a one-score game, and now it's close to being, opened up there. Caught by Will Teague across the 32. He's got enough for the first down, and then they'll be wrestled backwards. They're going to give him the 33, and that'll be enough for a first down. I want to remind you again that all first downs this season brought to you by Jesse Britt Automotive. They're discounting your price, not your service. Clock running at 9:33. Scoreboard brought to you by Billy Kelly CPA. 34-14, your Leopards are down, trying to figure out a way to get back in this ball game. Bradley looking towards Teague. He's incomplete. Ball was thrown low, and Teague went down to get it, unable to pull it in, and bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, he could have held on that ball just a little bit longer. You know, you wonder how quick we start trying to press and make a big play happen.
So here's Lorena in the backfield. Walks up to the line, turns and fakes the clap, and then turns and looks at the sideline. Guys, just be aware of your mics. We got a lot of wind blowing through them, so if you can keep your hand cupped around them, that'd be good. 9:14 remaining here in the third quarter. Lina has it. Going to give it to Brim's. Got a good block out there to the 35, up across the 40. Close to a first down. We'll wait and see where they spot him. They're going to spot him out of bounds at the 43. Should be enough to move the chains.
Yep, they're
and
moving
it is.
The chains. Yep.
First down's brought to you by Jesse Britt, Automotive.
First down.
So since this game was tied at 14 all, Fairfield has scored 20 unanswered points.
Man.
And I would dare to say that I bet you the difference in those 20 is that all happened after a turnover.
Yep. I think you are correct, sir.
Lina and Brim in the backfield. Michael Moore this time lined up left as a nutback. They're going to give it to Brim right up the middle. He'll fight his way across the 45. They'll give him the 46. Pickup of about 3 on that carry brings up second down and 7.
Yeah, you know, at that last drive, the Fairfield defense was kind of playing up, and they're back to, you know, they feel like they have a three-score lead here, and so they're back to giving that soft coverage. I mean, you look at number 17, Sam Ives on the near side, and the defender's like 8 yards off the ball.
Ives and Ty Moore on this side. Brim lined up in the slot. I believe that's McCray Lewis on the far side. Lina looking their way. Caught by Brim across the 50. Out around the 46-yard line. That's enough for a first down by 1. And that'll move the chains.
Yeah, just like you were talking about last drive, kind of a little, you know, take what they're giving you. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're not trying to force the issue and go over the top to make a big play. We're just settling for good, decent yards and moving the chains.
And I think Line is watching what they're doing with Ty. If they're sagging off Ty, they're going to throw it short. You know, they threw it short 3 or 4 times last drive, and then when they finally came up, Ty ran by him, and they got the deep pass. So hopefully we can do that again and put it in the end zone. Pressure right up the middle. Line is in trouble. Scrambles, throws incomplete off the hands of the intended receiver, Sam Ives, inside the 40, and that'll bring up second down and 10.
Yeah, and that was pretty nice timing by the defensive back on that play. He got there just as the ball arrived.
So the ball spotted at the 46, so they need the 36 for a new set of downs. The clock stops with that incompletion at 8:22. Lorena trailing 34-14.
Got to answer here, Leopards.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, then, you know, so it's Ty Moore and Will Teague out really wide here, the near side. They give it to Brim. He's going to be hit short of the line of scrimmage and get pushed back a yard. Lose a yard on that carry. Bring up third down and 11.
Number 22, the Leopards stopped by
How long has it been since you've seen 2 wide receivers lined up that far outside and bunched so close together?
Yeah.
It was an interesting set.
Motion on the offensive line by Lorena, and that's going to make it worse.
penalty on the play.
So third and about 16 here.
Is that the crowd mic? Can't tell where that wind's coming from. Okay. I feel like I got my hand over it, but maybe not. Okay, Bradley Line getting a lot of pressure up the middle. He is in a hurry. He's going to throw the ball way downfield, out of bounds, incomplete. Was intended for
It was
AJ Brim inside the 40. Would have been close to the first down, but
Yeah.
it was thrown over kind of where he couldn't catch it.
Yeah, and he tried to utilize that wheel route that got him that touchdown on the, Lorena's first touchdown drive of the game.
Boy, everything Fairfield's dialing up right now is working for him. And they'll get the ball back. Back to receive for the Eagles. Number 3, Marcus Hayes. As Ty Moore stands at his own 33-yard line, he'll be kicking into that wind. No pressure, really. Gets a nice driving kick, going to bounce at the 20. Pretty much bounce straight up in the air and then roll out of bounds at the 17-yard line. So that's where the Eagles will take over after a 34-yard punt by Ty Moore.
And this may be one of the biggest defensive drives of the half or of the game.
Sure.
You know, you can't give up points here.
Yeah, you know, just and like we've been saying, obviously you need to make the most of the opportunities here, and things kind of keeps jumping up that stops the Leopards, where there be false starts or just good defensive play by the Eagles for that matter. So Martin and Abram in the backfield, they give it to Martin right up the middle. He's going to be across the 20 to the 22-yard line, and that's a pickup of 5.
Martin on the carry. Stopped by number 75 of the Leopards.
So Martin again. Abram back there. They're going with tempo again. Abram gives it to him again. He's up across the 25 to the 26. Going to be about a yard short of the first down. I'll bring up 3rd down and 1.
Eli Martin with a short game.
7:10 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Power formation.
Goodness. The whole offensive line stood up before the ball snapped.
They're going to clear the 30-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down.
First down for the Eagles.
So ball spotted at the 30. They give it off to the back across the 30 to the 35 to the 36-yard line. And I believe that was Jarmichael Hudson.
Yep.
He'll pick up about 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 4. 6:41 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Lorena down 20. Here's another handoff up the middle. He's going to make the 39-yard line. That'll be a yard short. 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, that was Hudson again, and they're getting to the line of scrimmage really quick.
Quarterback sneak. He's going to have the 41 before he's driven back, so that'll be another first down.
Yep.
As the clock continues to run after they reset the chains. You know, the front line of Lorena is just exhausted.
They've got to be gassed.
Yeah,
for sure.
Here's Abram again. He gives it to Martin. He's going to run into a bunch of players up near the 43. They'll spot him dead there. And that brings up 2nd down and 7.
Billy Kelly, CPA, and the...
Here we go, 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Abram gives it to Martin. He's got a little bit of room across the 45 up near the 49-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down. They need the Lorena 49, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. And let's see if we can't get off the field.
Yeah,
but I don't,
that's a big play right here.
Their offensive line surge has been 2 or 3 yards in and of itself. And, then you got to tackle the back.
Yep.
Here it is. It's Abram. He's got the first down. And
Goodness
more,
gracious.
45, 40. Runs over a man inside the 35-yard line. And out to the 34. And he's really just having his way right now.
That's another 17-yard carry. My goodness.
Lorena's not quitting. They're fighting hard. Give up the middle. Inside the 30 down to the 26. And that's near another first down. I believe they need the 24. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 2. Actually, going to spot him back a yard. 2nd down and 3. Hand off to Hudson. He's going to be near the first down. They're going to spot him at the 25, so about a yard short, I believe.
Up 3 scores. I was wondering if,
And
more ball control would go into play, but they don't look to be slowing down at all.
They're continuing to go with tempo. Quarterback sneak. He's going to make the 24-yard line, and the official on the sideline says let's move the chain. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Clock at 4:44 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Again, Lorena down 34-14. As long as Fairfield sends 3 wides, it's going to be difficult to stop this running game as we got to cover him. Here's the quarterback again. Up the middle, inside the 20 down. They're going to spot him at the 20. So pick up a 4 there on first down. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
About 4, brings up 2nd down.
Abram has the snap, hands it off to Martin. Coming to the near side, cuts it back inside. Flag down.
Yeah, it looks like we have a horse collar. Yeah. Yeah, you know where the flag was thrown. Now it looks like there's a second flag on the field, so it looks like we may have some offsetting penalties.
Is it just me, or is that the first time the referee used his mic tonight?
Yep, it feels like it.
We still have holding 25 on the offense. We also have personal foul, face mask, 75 on the defense. Those penalties will offset. We'll replay second down.
So, face mask on Lorena's defense, along with the holding. Those penalties offset, as you could probably hear. Where's that microphone been all night on that ref? Abram has it. He's near the 15-yard line, fighting forward. They're going to give him the, I would say they're going to say he went down at the 16.
I feel like
that'll bring up third down.
I feel like you've said that a lot. Abram has it.
Yeah, I have. Abram alone in the backfield actually has a couple of backs up. They're going to block for him. He's looking for room. He's got the first down near the 10-yard line. They're going to say the 11, and that'll move the chains again. 3:46.
You know what the craziest thing about this drive right now, David, is that it's been the exact same play.
Yeah. I mean,
it's just been going right at the center of the defense.
Yeah, they're just winning the battle of the trenches. It's as simple as that. Abram has it. He's inside the 10, down inside the 5-yard line. And they'll spot him at the 5. That'll bring up second down. They can actually get a first down at the 1. So second down and 4. Now Martin's in the backfield. This just doesn't seem fair. They handed it up to Martin, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown.
So that brings the score to 40-14 with extra point pending.
So we had hoped, we could come out maybe and to get the offense, revved up and find a way to stop that rushing attack. And unfortunately, the exact opposite has happened, as the Eagles look to go up 41-14. Here's the kick. It is actually blocked, picked up by the kicker. He's looking to the end zone, and he's going to be ran out of bounds, and so no good on the extra point. I believe that was blocked by Sir John Strain, if I'm not mistaken. We do have a flag.
You would think
now.
that would have to be an eligible man downfield. Oh, my goodness.
Well, when it rains, it pours.
Yep. You know what, it's been raining a lot of yards for the Fairfield offense. Cody just told me that they've gone over 600 yards of total offense.
So with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, Fairfield, and I would guess just about all of that, but save maybe 20 yards or so, has been on the ground. Here's the snap. It's high. The kick is down the kick is on the way, and it is good. So the point after is now good, and that brings our score to Fairfield 41, Lorena 14 on the Gail Kelly scoreboard. You're listening to Lorena Leopards football on CTSN.
When you're faced with an auto repair, all you really want is to be treated fairly and to have it done right the first time. Well, Lorena's own Jesse Britt has been doing just that for over 20 years. Jesse Britt's Automotive is a full-service repair shop that can handle any of your automotive needs. Jesse's highly trained staff handles both foreign and domestic repairs, offers competitive pricing, and 100% customer satisfaction. Jesse Britt's Automotive even offers a free shuttle service to help ease your burden while you wait. So the next time you are faced with an auto repair, trust Jesse Britt to treat you fairly and to do it right the first time. Jesse Britt's Automotive, where they discount the price, not your service.
Fairfield kicking off after scoring again to bring the score to 41-14. Just been a really tough. That kick goes out of the back of the end zone, by the way. And, as I feel like the wind has not died down a lick. If anything, it's actually maybe gotten a little stronger. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with that. During the break, I looked at some stats. They're at 570 yards of rushing.
Rushing.
That's I haven't seen that stat line in a while. That's unbelievable. Leopards out on offense, line up in the backfield. 3:09 remaining in the third quarter.
Lining to throw it out in the flat. It's caught. Ball's fumbled out of bounds.
Looked like the ball fumbled and actually gained us about a yard and a half. But we'll take that.
Pickup of about 5 on that carry. on that pass. Will Teague out there along with Ty Moore here on the near side. McCray Lewis and A.J. Brim to the right. Actually, A.J. was lined up in the backfield. That pass is thrown out and caught by McCray up across the 35-yard line. So nice pickup and a first down by the Leopards.
Yeah, that was a really nice throw and a really nice route by McCray. First down. Let's get some momentum back. You know these Leopards are going to fight till the end.
I want to remind you that all first downs this season brought to you by Jesse Britt Automotive. Jesse Britt Automotive, discounting your price, not your service.
The wind is blowing at 12 miles an hour, so it's actually slowed 1 mile per hour, David.
So Falkenberry's out in the game now. Back there as Brim comes in motion to the near side. They fake it to Falkenberry, pass out to Brim. Incomplete. That ball is actually a backward pass. It's fallen on by the Leopards at the 34-yard line, so that'll be a loss of 3 or 4 on that play.
Yeah, and that was 68 Riley Boozer with the pretty aware play to fall on the ball.
So Riley starting in to start the night for in place of Dixon, who's out with a hand. Body language on the Leopards right now is tough. They are fighting, I'm sure, with all they've got, but hard, tough sledding right now. Ball's on the ground, the backfield line is just going to have to fall on it. Back inside the 25-yard line, 23-yard line. And that is going to bring up.
Yeah, just like you said, when it rains, it pours. Here we're looking at 3rd and about 25.
They need the 48-yard line. The ball spotted at the 23. So 23rd and 25.
Yeesh.
You got to think Fairfield's probably going to bring some pressure here, or maybe they just
I'd
keep it in front of them.
Play everything in front.
They do bring pressure. Line is going to step up. He's going to be across the 25, but no more. Down at the 26, so he's going to pick up a 3. That'll be a punting situation for Lorena, and they're going to be forced to kick it back with 1:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Lorena down 41-14.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is our biggest deficit on the season. So we're definitely in a position that we haven't, really been in so far this season. 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Ty lined up to punt on 4th and 21. Fakes the run, gets off a high, short punt. And the ball will be down at the Fairfield, or the Lorena 44-yard line. So Fairfield getting the ball in enemy territory and having a short field in front of them with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, this is tough. Tough situation for the Leopards.
For sure.
Fairfield takes over the ball on the 44-yard line after an 18-yard punt by Ty. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. It'll be Abram and Martin in the backfield. Leopards trying to keep as many men in the box as they can. They give it to Martin. He's across the 40 before he's ripped backwards by Tyler Sparks. So a pickup of 4 on that brings up 2nd down and 6. Clock running at 49 seconds here in the third quarter. Martin will remain in the backfield, along with Justin Abram, who has had a career night here.
Yep. It has to be. It has to be.
2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Martin is still the running back. They give it to him again. He's across the 40 and breaks loose a little bit down near the 37-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down and about 3. And that'll take us, I believe, 12 seconds on the clock. The Eagles are headed to the sideline. Let's go ahead and take another commercial break. Your Leopards down 41-14 here at the end of the third quarter. You're listening to the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN.
The Toby Miller family has a proud tradition of winning on the fields and courts of Central Texas. So it makes sense that Toby's Auto Sales is a family-owned and operated winner at making customers feel great about buying a car. Team up with Toby, Dawn, Dina, and Brian to get the quality car you want at the value you need so that you can drive away a winner of the car buying game. Visit Toby's Auto Sales at 2925 Franklin or give them a call at 254-756-1133. Join a winner in the car business. Toby's Auto Sales.
Cody, how many yards on the night so far for Fairfield? About 600 yards, and about all but 11 of that has been on the ground, and about half of that, if not more, actually has been by quarterback Justin Abram. So, Coach mentioned to me earlier today that the important thing was going to be containing him, and unfortunately, they've done anything but that tonight. So Abram back there, that new running back. He stands at the 42, hands it off to the running to the near side, across the 40. Ball's on the ground, and I believe the Leopards have it.
Yep.
Nice hit that time. Didn't quite see who made the hit.
Yeah, I didn't get a number on that either, but you know what? That's good to see these Leopards. We know they're going to fight till the end. They're in a tough spot here, down 27. But, 11 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. I don't look for us to just kind of pack it up and go home here. I look for us to, put some points on the board and continue to make some noise.
Marcus Hayes was the running back that time for Fairfield, who fumbled the football. A.J. Bram lined up wide to the right, along with McCray Lewis. Lina alone in the backfield. Ball's again put on the turf. He's in trouble. Throws the ball downfield. It's got Bram by himself. 35, 30, 25. Actually, that might be Falkenberry. Is that 28 or 22?
I think that's 28.
Weston Falkenberry with a huge play. Ball was slightly underthrown because Lina was under a tremendous amount of pressure, but Falkenberry went down to the ground to get it. Nice reception and got downfield for the big gain.
Yeah, and it was pretty impressive composure by Lina to handle the low snap.
Really was. 38-yard reception there. Lina throws it out in the flat, caught it to 20 and immediately tackled, but not before you get another 5-yard gain. That'll bring up second down and 5. So Lorena finding a little bit of rhythm here.
Yeah, and that was a little quick little out route to Will Teague. Nice way to bring the ball in and make a play.
So Falkenberry, some fresh legs back there in the backfield for the Leopards. He's got some nice quickness. Lina has it again. He's going to run this time. Not going to get a whole lot, maybe 1 or 2. They'll give him forward progress for 1. That'll bring up third down and 4. There just hasn't been a lot there tonight. And usually that play by Lina is very similar to what happens for Abram. He picks up a lot of yards, but he's not happening tonight.
Yeah. In the first half, we go back and look at the numbers in the first half. We averaged 1 yard a carry, and I said it was going to improve, but I don't think it's improved by much.
So Lina now on third down. He's looking to throw, going towards the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete, and that'll bring up fourth down and 4. And, man, I just feel like you got to go for this, obviously.
Absolutely. And Bram was open, and Ty also had a step on the little flag route out to the outside.
So fourth down and 4 here in the fourth quarter of play. Lorena down 10-33 on the Gail Kelly scoreboard, sponsored by Billy Kelly CPA. Fourth down and 4, the ball at the 19-yard line. They need the 15. Falkenberry's in the backfield with Lina. A.J. Brim goes in motion behind them. Lina running to the near side, pitches it. Falkenberry's got it 20. First down, 15, cuts it back, 10, down to the 6-yard line. Nice run by Falkenberry.
Yeah.
First down, Leopards.
Yeah, a really nice cut to put number 8, Justin Abram, on little skates there to get the first down and keep the chains moving. Leopards looking to make a little bit of an answer here to make it 41-21. Hopefully we can punch this in the end zone.
That's another Jesse Britt automotive first down. Now we have Brim and Falkenberry in the backfield. Ty Moore comes in motion. He goes behind everybody. They hand it off to Falkenberry. He's across the 5. Let's see if they give him the 4. They do. And that's a pickup of 3, so that'll bring up second and goal from the 4. Clock dips inside 10 minutes. Again, Lorena down 41-14. It's Lina and Falkenberry in the backfield. Lina looks over the defense, now turns around and looks to the coaches. Falkenberry will line up left this time, and A.J. Brim is the up back in front of him. Almost like an I formation, offset I. Liner running. Going to pitch it late to Falkenberry. The ball's on the ground, and he tries to get towards the end zone. He won't make it in. But I do believe he got down to
about the 1.
1 or the 2. We have a flag down, and not sure who that's on, but the way Lorena was reacting, it looks like it's on
it looked like
Fairfield.
it was on the Fairfield defense. I don't know if it was a late hit or some words being said.
Well, the good news is about that, it will bring up an automatic first down.
Yep. And, man, that was a really late pitch, wasn't it?
Very late.
It made me nervous.
If I'm Falkenberry, I'm going, thanks a lot, buddy. No, that was a great
something positive came up.
Absolutely. And actually, it was a really good read by Lina. He kept it as long as he could. And the fact that he did keep it that long gave Falkenberry a chance. It's just that I think it was so quick, he put it on the ground. Thankfully, he did manage to pick it up and move forward. So it's first and goal to go from the 1. Going to give it to Falkenberry. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards.
Yep. Nice little drive to show that these Leopards don't quit.
That'll bring the score to 41-20 with 9:22 remaining. Want to remind you all, touchdowns this season brought to you by Williams Contracting, LLC. Williams Contracting, they specialize in whole house remodeling as well as insurance claims. Williams Contracting, LLC. The band gets a chance to play the fight song. It's been a while. But the Leopards have a chance to pull it back in within 20, 41-21. Here's the kick. It looks good, and it is good.
Yeah, that's our first score since 7:05 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, boy, it's been a tough stretch. It really has. So if you're the Leopards here, the game's out of reach unless you do something pretty special. Do you try an onside kick, kick it away, and try one more defensive possession?
No, I would kick it away and try to play defense. I wouldn't want to give them a short field to let them answer real quick. Put your defense out there. You know that you've got a little bit of momentum. See if you can come in and get a stop. I keep thinking that this Fairfield offense is going to tire a little bit.
So Bradley Line is on the kick. And they are setting up for an onside kick.
Yep. Looks like it.
The reason why Bradley's kicking is because Ty Moore.
Yeah, you got the hands team out there.
It's all the way down there on the left end of the line.
But we try to bounce this one high. What do you think?
Let's see what we can do. Here's Lina. Going to be caught at the 45 by Fairfield. Never did get that big hop that you're always hoping for.
Yeah.
Hugged the ground.
Yeah. No bounce on that one.
So that'll give Fairfield a short field, but at this point in the game, that's really, you kind of have to make that call.
Yeah. And they haven't turned the ball over in a while. They had 3 in the first half, none so far this second half. Maybe we can get a turnover here. What do you say?
Abram and Hudson in the backfield. Man, if I'm on that field, I'm tired of trying to tackle either one of those guys.
Yep.
Abram, the quarterback, he's going to hand it to Hudson. Up the middle, runs over a man, across the 50-yard line. They're actually going to say his knee went down at the 50. That'll bring up second down after a 5-yard run. They are just punishing the Leopards at the point of attack. As much as I don't like to say it, it's the case. And the Leopards are hanging in there tough. Yeah. There's Abram again to Hudson, looking for some room. He's hitting the backfield, but then he rumbles forward for a pickup of about 2.5. They're going to say 2, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 3. So a chance, anyway, to make a big stop. Well, you can tell how tired the defense was there. A man actually had him in the backfield.
That's exactly what I was going to say, and that was Tyler Sparks. And so
that's as strong as he gets.
Anytime he doesn't make a tackle, you know that he's gassed. He's gassed.
Absolutely gassed. So it's Abram and Hudson again. They're going to roll to the near side. Cuts it up. First down. Across the 45 to the 44. And that'll keep the ball moving. With Fairfield as the Lorena band tries to get a little mojo going. .820 as the clock continues to run. Lorena down 20 on the road here in Fairfield, 41-21.
This is about the slowest their offense has gone.
Yeah. Martin's back there now. They're going to hand it to him. 45, 41-yard line, a pickup of about 3 on that carry. And I tell you what, man, they're just fresh. They keep running Hudson and Martin and Abram, and you know, as much as Abram's done, those guys just stay fresh.
And it's really been dive plays, to be honest with you. I mean, they're running right at they're continuing to run right at the center of the defense. They're not even sweeping it outside anymore.
Clock at 7:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. Lorena defense has been on the field a lot.
Yeah.
And they're trying to hang in there and keep this Fairfield running attack out of the end zone. Second down and 7. Abram has it. He's going to hand it to Martin. He's hit up at the line of scrimmage. He'll get about a yard, and that'll bring up third down and about 6.
Yeah. You know, number-wise, at halftime, if I recall, Leopards only had about 7 minutes of time of possession in the first half. I'll be interested to see those numbers this half. I don't even think we've got 7 minutes this half.
Well, and obviously, you know, you're behind, and you're trying to come back. You're not going to be running a lot of clock, but the main point there, you're right, Chris, is that the Fairfield just dominating running the football.
Yep.
So they're dominating that time of possession. Hudson's in the game. Abrams in the game. Fairfield comes to the line quickly. They're going to snap, give it to Hudson. He is across the 40-yard line, but he will not be near the first down. Yep. They're going to give him the 39, and he needs the 34. So that'll bring up 4th down and 5.
Yeah.
And if you're Fairfield, I don't think you'd necessarily give the ball back here. But I mean, you've got the lead to where you can gamble a little bit, because if you keep the ball here, you're going to put a nail in the coffin.
Yeah. And you know, I see a timeout coming here with about a second or 2 left on the play clock. They're not in a rush here, obviously.
Here comes Abram off the sideline. It just dips in under 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Does look like they may be trying to run a play. 5 on the play clock, 3 on the play clock, and we have coaches out inside the numbers.
I think he was trying to signal that timeout for a while.
My goodness. Fairfield's coach was almost at the hash mark. Maybe not quite that far.
He was in motion.
He was between the numbers and the hash.
Yeah, he was in motion.
I wondered, did he not get the sideline official stuff? Anyway, it doesn't matter. 5:49 is where the clock stops. And 4th down and 5. And obviously, Chris, you know, at this point, you're down 3 scores.
Yeah.
But we got Ty Moore. We got A.J. Brim, and we got Bradley Lina.
Yep.
It will be awful fun to get off the field right here, see if we can't put some points on the board and maybe put a little pressure on the far sideline.
Yeah. And had to get a little bounce on the onside kick next time, though.
You know, part of the issue here is because of their success running the football, they're not going to necessarily run a play where pressure is going to affect it. So it's not the quarterback dropping back and throwing a pass. It's the running back. It's the quarterback basically taking the snap and running right up the middle. And so it's going to take quite a bit here to have a chance. But 5:49 remaining in the fourth quarter. Down 20, 41-21. Here comes Abram, the quarterback.
Well, it's definitely staying in his hands because there's no running back.
Yeah, up backs on the right-hand side. He's going to run it. Trying to bounce it outside. He is not going to make the first down. And that'll be Leopards football. He needed the 34. He made the 36. And so the Leopards hold.
Good for that defense.
It's been a while since I could say this, but all defensive stops this season brought to you by Walk-In Tubs of Texas. Walk-In Tubs of Texas for safety, for therapy, for pleasure. And the Leopards get the ball back. And here they come with a little more energy off the sideline this time. Will Teague is the wide receiver on the near side with A.J. Brim. McCray Lewis all the way out here about 3 yards off the sideline on the near side. Ty Moore on the far side. I think it's about time to get a little post route to Ty, see if he can't take it to the house. A lot of pressure. Lina's running for his life. Needs to throw it away. And he,
oh, my goodness.
It's caught!
Wow.
What a catch by McCray Lewis. I thought that ball was going over his head. He kept running, kept his balance, brought it in, and managed to run all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, and Bradley held that on for as long as he could, and he was running out of bounds, and I think it was just throw it up and see what happens, and it was an incredible catch.
McCray made it happen. 5:34. Here's Lina. He's looking to throw again. Incomplete off the hands of Ty Moore. No, that's not Ty.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. A rare drop there by Ty. I think, at this point in the game, he's thinking break tackle, get to the end zone. Might have been thinking that a little too early.
Yep.
Leopards ball 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Line is again under pressure, rolling to the near side. He's going to run out of bounds and lose a few. All the way back to the 41.
Yeah, and I wonder as he runs out of bounds on that one and takes the loss a little bit, I wonder if he was hoping for a late hit out of bounds kind of deal.
I'm thinking, why not throw that one away?
Yeah.
Save 3 yards. But
at this point, 3 yards is kind of
you're right.
Obsolete. We're going for the end zone here.
Clock stops at 5:22. Line is getting the play call. He's got Falkenberry back there with him. Brim in the slot here. McCray to the near side as well. He's looking to throw. Pressure up the middle. Line is scrambling. He's going to throw it deep all the way downfield. Has a man there. It is incomplete. Right over Ty's head. And Ty, I think, mistimed that a little bit with the wind. He was beyond the defender, but obviously that would have been a great catch. But
yep. And we saw how strong Lina's arm was at multiple times last year. He was on the run and threw that across his body, and that ball went, probably 55, 60 yards in the air.
Absolutely. So we're going to have a timeout on the field with 5:12 remaining. Lorena's facing a 4th down and 13. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. You're listening to the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN.
Are you in the market for a safe and therapeutic walk-in spa built right into your existing bathroom? Family-owned and operated Walk-In Tubs of Texas sells and installs top-quality national brand walk-in tubs for thousands less than the competition. Our low overhead enables us to save you thousands of dollars. Financing and low monthly payments available with good credit. Call or text 254-420-7541 for a free estimate. That's 254-420-7541. Or go online at tubsoftexas.com. Walk-in Tubs of Texas.
Welcome back to Fairfield, Texas, where your Leopards find themselves down 41-21. They have the ball at the 41-yard line. They need the 28. Falkenberry in the backfield, 3 wides to the far side. Ty Moore, it comes in motion. Bradley Lina stands back there waiting. He's going to look to throw. Pressure up the middle. Throws it downfield. Ty Moore's going to have to fly if he wants to get there. It's just over his hands. Incomplete with that tough wind behind him. And just sailed on him a little bit. Nice pass by Bradley. Just couldn't quite bring it in.
Yeah, it did sail on him. And you know what? I think Ty made a little half step inside, and it took away from his full stride. Otherwise, I think he would have gotten there. So 5:04 remaining in the 4th quarter. 41-21. Ball goes over to the Eagles.
Need to start thinking about a Joe Pack player of the game here. So keep that in mind.
I think we're looking at.
Bradley's got pretty good numbers tonight.
Yep.
20 and 31, 350.
Yep.
We're going to go have a timeout on the field. 5:04 remaining in the 4th quarter of play. Lorena down. It's been a tough game. Fairfield has simply just run the ball at will, and Lorena's offense has just struggled to keep up. But let me see some of those stats there, Cody. So it's higher than that, isn't it, or no? Okay. Cody says 620 yards for Fairfield tonight, about 390 for Lorena. the number of plays actually pretty even. Just that Fairfield's been a lot more productive. So Fairfield takes over now. The ball at their own 41-yard line. Abram has the ball. He's going to give it off to the back. Who's hit at the line of scrimmage and falls forward.
Yeah.
That was Eli Martin.
Yeah, and that was number 20, Reed McNair on the tackle.
Yeah, I thought you were saying the back. Yeah. So Eli Martin is a freshman. Nice looking back.
Yep. I'm interested. What's the time of possession looking like over there?
Yeah, great question. Second down and about 6 for the clock starts to dip inside of 4:30 left in the football game. Got to really hand it to that Lorena defensive front. They have fought and fought and fought tonight and not quit. Abram keeps it this time, 45. Fights his way forward. This is driven backward that time by Reed McNair, number 20, along with number 42, Alan Weaver.
You know, with the game in pretty well in hand for them, I wonder how much time they keep having him carry the ball.
Yeah,
you don't want him to get hurt, and that body's definitely tired.
You would think so. Third down and 4 for Fairfield. The clock at 3:47. They're taking as much time off the play clock as they can. There's about 9 seconds left at this point. Freshman running back Martin back there with Abram. They give it to him. He's across the 45 and won't get any more as Reed Migna and Tyler Sparks and Case and Pitts are all there to help out. Anson Ariano. We have a timeout, Lorena, so Lorena not done yet. Fourth down and about 4.
You know, as this timeout, I wanted to look around the district a little bit. Conley with a 28-21 win over Salado, which is a closer game than I expected.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
And then Mejia up 37-30 over Madisonville. And then, of course, you've got our score, Fairfield up 41-21 over Lorena, and then Robinson had the night off tonight.
You know, people around the district are going to be looking at this game going, what in the world? And they're not going to be aware of the fact that our, we're 10 players.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
That is a huge difference, including one of your first-string offensive linemen.
Your leading tackler.
You know, your left tackle who protects Bradley's blind side. And so lots of, you're the star of your defense. Search on Strain and Ty Moore back to receive the punt. Let's take one to the house.
Yep. Gonna have to be quick.
And we're going to take a timeout, and Coach Biles is furious. And you can understand why, as he's trying to keep timeouts and, find a way to get back in this ball game.
Yeah, and stuff like that is where programs build, because you look at the scoreboard, 3 minutes left, you're down 3 scores, you don't think much is happening. Coach Biles is still down there coaching.
Yeah, he is. I love it. And would you expect anything less from those guys?
Absolutely not.
I'm a never give up, never say die kind of guy. But take a punt to the house or one throw score to Ty Moore, and you just never know what can happen in this game. So Fairfield's on to punt. The ball spotted their 47. The kicker stands at his 36. Kicking into a pretty good win. Let's snap it over his head.
I'll take that.
Helmet high snap. He's going to get it off in time.
Oh.
Wobbly kick. Watch out, Lorena Leopards. Did that hit a leopard? Please say no.
There.
An eagle fell on it, but I think it appears to not hit a leopard.
Yeah.
That's going to be spotted at the 27-yard line. So 3:13 remaining. We're going to keep it here most of the way for the rest of the game, as Lorena doesn't have timeouts.
There's a lot of conversing going on, and
oh my goodness.
I thought for a second there.
First down, Lorena.
I thought for a second there it looked like the official was digging in his pocket, because we did make some contact with the punter after he had already set his feet.
Okay.
And kicked it away, but I'm glad it stayed in the pocket.
Well, did he make that rugby style move? Because if he does, he's free game.
Yeah.
From what I saw initially, it was kind of in between. All right, 3:13 to make some magic happen. Here come the Leopards off the sideline.
Remember that John Tyler game?
Yes, I do.
Let's have that happen.
Let's have one of those for us, right?
Was that 1994?
Yeah, seemed like that's forever ago. Will Teague and Ty Moore lined up far to the left-hand side. Fairfield a little slow in getting coverage over there. Yeah. Falkenberry's in the backfield. Line is looking to throw. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. Manages to back out of it. Looking downfield. It's going to run it now. Get out of bounds. Near the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
That'll stop the clock at least at 3:04.
Yeah, way to not force it. Look and see if you live to play another down.
You know, and I got to say, I think a lot of that pressure is coming from the left side.
Yep.
Which is exactly where Dixon would be.
It's been 55.
Got to find a way to give Bradley some time. Here comes pressure from that side. He's in a lot of trouble now. Back at his 10. Going to throw the ball out of bounds. Incomplete. Almost hit the cheerleaders. 2:55 now is where the clock stops. And Bradley simply doesn't have time to set his feet.
No, and, you know, these blitzes are coming. They're changing the blitzes up. And so that safety came up and came almost untouched. And then, you know, looked like 55 again. Lamona is from Fairfield, has been in the backfield a lot tonight.
Well, and I think, you know, the take-home message here is you're going to need to get rid of the ball.
Yep.
Get it in a playmaker's hands and hope he can make a one-on-one win, maybe take it to the house. But Bradley doesn't have time to throw right now. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Falkenberry lined up left of line in the backfield. Line is looking to throw. He's got a little more time this time. Throw it, Bradley. You're going to be caught. What a catch. Was that McCray Lewis again?
Yes, it was. Right at the stick, too.
Oh, come on now. He was up beyond that stick. Going to spot it at the 37, and they wave him the sticks. What a catch. That's the best catch I think I've seen tonight.
Yeah, that was really good.
McCray Lewis growing up a little bit right here in front of us. Twins to both sides. Direct snap to Falkenberry. He's trying to find the middle. There's nothing really there. He's going to make the 39-yard line. Clock going to run inside of 2:30 now, 2:26. That'll bring up second down and, about 7. McCray Lewis, 5 catches tonight, 61 yards, averaging 12.2. So McCray coming on with a nice night.
Yep.
Falkenberry stays in the block. Line looking to throw. Got a man down there. Has it just over the hands of intended receiver. Incomplete is Ty Moore. And with this win, I think it's just stronger maybe than he realizes up here.
Yeah.
And so when he gets that ball up in the stream, it's just.
Yeah, and we all know how fast Ty is.
Right.
It's not very often do you overthrow Ty.
Third down. 1:57 remaining in the game. Clock stopped with the incompletion. Lorena down 20. Trying to make something happen late. Bradley in the pocket. Got in trouble. He is going to go down in the backfield and be sacked with no timeouts. That one's going to hurt.
Yep.
Clock running at 1:47, and they're going to mark the ball at 31, and that'll bring up 4th down, and it looks like coach is going to kick it away. Loss of 8 on that sack by Fairfield, and understandably so. Going to punt this ball away. Unless, of course, Ty wants to throw it.
Yeah.
He's looking. He is going to kick it. Wobbly kick. Going to bounce at the 31 and take a Fairfield bounce really down to the 29.
Yeah. Look like we'll get 2 kneel downs and end this game and be 41-21 final to open district play.
107 remaining here in the football game. Lorena's going to fall tonight to Fairfield. Unless Fairfield tries to put it in the end zone again, it'll be 41-21. Feel pretty safe in saying that our Joe Pack player of the game tonight is going to be Bradley Lina. We'll get some stats from Cody here on his night. Bradley has fought and fought and fought all night.
Under a lot of pressure.
Under pressure and in dire straits. Right now we've got him 21 of 34 for 360 yards and 1 TD.
Yeah. You know, a lot of those incompletions have come on those last 2 drives where we're just throwing something down to see if something will stick.
Oh, we have a flag down. Fairfield with 12 men on the field. Number 7 jogs off for Fairfield.
So, looking forward to next week. You're going back home and you're bringing on a very tough, very solid Conley team.
Yep.
Undefeated after beating Salado by a touchdown tonight.
Now things are getting a little bit sloppy. I think Fairfield might have moved.
I don't think they're going to call it.
What in the world? I've never seen that.
Clock's moving.
54 seconds. Okay. Not that it really matters, but 48 seconds. Clock continues to run. Lorena down 41-21. And Abram in there looks like he's going to kneel down on it. Martin is behind him in case something were to go wrong. They'll take the snap, put a knee down on the ground with 35 seconds left and 40 on the play clock. That will be the last play of the game.
Yep.
So, proud of those Leopards. They fought as hard as they could. They simply couldn't match up with Fairfield in the trenches tonight, and Fairfield took advantage of it.
Yeah, and I said on the car ride up here that Lampasas had the best rushing attack that I thought we would see all season, and I was wrong on that one. You got to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
I want to. What are the numbers? I'm sure they're just high.
Tell you what, why don't we take a commercial break? We'll come back and we'll talk stats with Cody and with Chris, and then we'll wrap up our post-game show. Your Leopards fall this evening by a final score of 41-21. The Gail Kelly scoreboard has zeros on it, and the game's over. So we'll come back right after this commercial break. You're listening to Syntex Pond's broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN.
With well over 25 years of experience in construction, you can trust Williams Contracting, LLC. Williams Contracting, LLC are general and restoration contractors specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. Contact Mark Williams at 254-301-2752 with your next remodeling needs. Williams Contracting, LLC. That's 254-301-2752. Syntex Pond boasts the highest quality customer service in the pond business. Syntex Pond loans more than the competition and has great retail prices on used goods. With locations in Waco, Temple, and now Hewitt, Syntex Pond is there when you need them. Visit 801 East Waco Drive in Waco or 1402 West Adams Avenue in Temple and the brand new location at 520 North Hewitt Drive. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond.
Not the result we wanted tonight here in Fairfield. Leopards fall 41-21 to the Eagles. Drop to 0-1 in district play to 3-2 on the season. And I'm going to turn our attention now to our post-game statistics. I want to remind you that those statistics brought to you this year by Toby's Auto Sales. Toby's Auto Sales is your Waco family-owned and operated pre-owned dealership. Cody, during the break, you showed me some pretty significant and telling stats. What do you have there for us?
I'll tell you what, David, going into this game, we knew Fairfield was a team that liked to run the football. They proved that tonight. Justin Abrams alone, he had right at 360 yards rushing. He averaged over 12 yards per carry. He had 3 touchdowns.
12 yards a carry.
Only had 4 attempts throwing. So again, we knew going in that they were a team that ran the football. On Lorena's side, they were 3 for 14 on 3rd down. So tough night for them, but hopefully they can bounce back in this next week in the second game of district play.
Well, we need to get healthy. We know that. Definitely not a Lorena team at full strength tonight. When you're missing 10 players off your roster due to the injuries and 3 important starters, that's going to hurt. Not necessarily saying that would have been the difference tonight, but definitely had a play in the game. Chris, we were talking a while back about some of the scores from around district play. I think we said that Connolly hung on over Salado.
Connolly got a win.
So who are the winners in district tonight? So, Fairfield, Connolly.
The Mejia game hadn't gone final yet. Let me pull that back up. Give me just 1 second.
Sure.
So it still says 37-30 Mejia.
It says with a minute left in the third, so that timing just hasn't been updated, I don't think. But Fairfield with the win tonight over Lorena, Conley with the win over Salado, and then Robinson has the night off.
So as we're looking through statistics, and we will go ahead and officially say that our Joe Pack player of the game is Bradley Lina. Bradley this evening was 21 of 34 for 360 yards and 1 touchdown. I want to thank Billy Rutherford for sponsoring the broadcast and sponsoring the Joe Pack Award, named after his late friend and teammate, Joe Pack. And so, you know, obviously the main thing here is we're going to have to find a way to compete until we can get fully healthy. And, you know, it's going to be a challenge. It really is going to be a challenge. But if there's anybody up to it, it's these Leopards and the coaches. And I know that they're even going to start tonight in terms of, okay, what can we change to get this thing turned a little bit. But
yeah, big opportunity with Conley coming in next week.
Yep, got them at home.
Yep. Coming in 5-0, so you know they're feeling very confident. So we're gonna have to come out. There's no time to sulk. You got to come in, regroup, and go out and put your best foot forward and compete.
Well, so that's going to do it here from Fairfield tonight. Once again, your final score: Fairfield 41, the Leopards 21. For Chris Fuentes and Clay Gibson, Ben Huey, and Cody Kellner, this is David Gibson saying good night.
You've been listening to the Syntex Pond broadcast of Lorena Leopards football on CTSN. Customer service, higher loans, and great retail prices. That's Syntex Pond. And by Billy Kelly, CPA, and the Dutton Harris Company CPAs, PLLC. Focused on meeting the needs of small and independent businesses. By Williams Contracting, LLC, specializing in whole house remodeling and insurance claims. By Walk-In Tubs of Texas, for safety, for therapy, for pleasure. By Toby's Autos, your Waco family-owned and operated pre-owned dealership. By Jesse Britt Automotive, discounting your price, not your service. Lynn's Pharmacy Hewitt, service you deserve from neighbors you trust. And by the Joe Pack Player of the Game Award, sponsored by Billy Rutherford in honor of his late friend and teammate Joe Pack. Go Big Red. From all of us at CTSN, good night.